What's up, everybody? Welcome to Table Stories Zero.Blue.Orion. Hello. How's everybody doing today?
Great.
I've had a really horrible day, so like I don't need any more sadness or horrible stuff tonight. Everyone, please. So that'd be great.
Okay.
Sure. We can do that. Sure.
All right.
It's worth a try, right? It's worth a try.
That's what we do here. Just it's happy times all the time in our comedy.
This is a comedy.
Yeah.
Yep.
No feels.
None.
Only happiness.
Just laughter.
Just laughter and happiness.
Forced laughter.
Okay. Everyone's doing their whack sneezing impression.
You got her. You got PB Snarf. Nice. Nice. Yes. Don't tease me for my full power angry sneeze, okay?
It is kind of like a power up when you do it.
Oh, it gets me going. Like I've been contemplating, like, if I'm feeling tired or something.
That means what you think it means.
Oh, it does. All right, listen.
No,
If I
sneeze.
I've been
Tickles
thinking
more
about,
than your
like,
nose, huh?
I've been thinking about if I'm like too tired or something for a show, I'll just keep some pepper nearby and just like, and get yeah. And then,
Well, there's no need. I actually was able to capture your sneeze on my Go XLR. There it is.
There it is. That's it. Wow, you were quick on that.
Oh, God.
Thank you for that. That's good. Welcome to the show, everybody. If you've never seen the show before, this is an anime AF mecha lancer RPG that we do here, and we're well into the show. We've had a roller coaster of different things happen to the characters as time has gone on, and I can say that there's a lot of stuff that is still on the horizon to be revealed, and some of it might be revealed today. I don't know. Depends on what the players decide to do and how they do things. I'm not sure. We'll see what happens. Let's go around the room. Let's introduce our players and their characters, and let's get started. Brad, would you be so kind as to start us off, please?
Hello there. I'm playing an advanced version of Wyatt Slate. I'm a delivery boy. I have no description anymore, and I will stick with that for the rest of it.
Thank you, Brad.
You're welcome.
Fist.
Hello, I'm playing Stu Flanagan with laser guns for hands.
For hands.
That's pretty much it.
If we don't
would you do
say
me a
anything, you
favor?
can't use it against us.
That's true.
Dude, do me a favor and pick up this quarter off the ground. I can't.
okay.
I've got these lasers for good hands.
Just immediately shoot it. Nuts, not again. Every time I try to point somebody to the right direction, I end up lasering them in the face. It's terrible.
If you're pointing at their face
Who's
as the
drawing the face
direction,
on the planet?
Oh, that's just Stu, just like steadily.
he's just
Stu can no
bored.
longer give directions to anyone. Like, where's this? Oh, it's over there. No, it's not over there anymore.
Speaking of over there, Jay, would you be so kind as to introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Jay Britton. I play a humble mercenary, Heath Marker Brown. There you go. I'm not saying nothing.
What is happening today?
Not saying. Oh, and I'm a GPS as well, and I will survive because I'm. Yeah, we've agreed it. That's
Sure.
fine. Yeah. So if I don't survive now, I just want everyone in chat to know that Whack is a liar. It betrays me. Yeah. So that's fully agreed now. I can never go back on that. Yeah. Public knowledge now. It's a verbal contract.
Be done.
Thank you, Jay.
Well,
Myth.
we're all in some sort of mood today. I apologize.
Myth, would you be so
Hello.
kind?
I'm Mythomatic. I'm playing Dr. Donovan Zephyr, or Quanta. He's a firmament scientist, and recently has escaped with these crazy people to the Hive, which is super exciting. Yeah, that's me. I can't wait to play. My fly's open. I just realized, but that's okay. You can't see it. All right, let's play some RPG.
But now we know.
And everyone's thinking about your crotch.
Time to prove it.
PB.
It's all a part of the plan.
Hi, I'm Pumpkinberry, and I'm playing Effie/Gabriella. What do you call her? Whack?
Efriella.
Effriella. We'll go with that. Yep. Effie is a clone, and Gabriella is an old pilot from like 100 years ago, and they're sharing the same body right now, and it's weird. That's it.
Like Freaky Friday, but
Yeah.
inside of an anime character.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Thank you, PB and Myth. I'm Wax Steven, and I am the GM of Doom. I'll be dragging the players kicking and screaming through the adventure today. And we got a lot of stuff going on. There's a lot of stuff going on. We're near the end game here of things, and it's getting pretty heated. It's getting pretty heated. There's a lot of stuff that's happening. I've been awake since like 7 o'clock doing prep.
What?
Oh yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Terrifying.
Yeah. There's been a lot of prep that's being worked on, not just for today, but also for stuff that I was thinking about. Why are you drawing on the planet? Don't do that. God. Why
so
are you
cute.
doing that? It's horrible. Stop it.
5.
No.
You should show. Oh, no one gets to see our beautiful
no
work.
fun. No
You
fun
just ate the
here.
artistic
fun.
banana.
So,
Whack is over 100 years old. How dare you?
IRL,
suggest-
thank you. So let's get into the right headspace and let's play our anime intro and let's get this show started. Let's do it. It's happening. Here we go.
The year is 5016U. After many failures, humanity has reached new heights. Union is responsible for all of it. It is the tyrant, the watcher, and the guiding hand. The third committee watches over humanity, but is stretched thin. Threats loom from the Aun ascendancy, overreaching corporal states, remnants of the Second Committee, and other unknown dangers. Union scrambles to cope with the vast size of the hegemony and these threats by relying on unorthodox means.
On the last episode of Zero.Blue.Orion. The group had to make some tough decisions. They were escaping from a detachment of military craft from the Union Naval Department under the control of the Second Committee. The sort of previous leaders of Union with the Alpha team from the Seraph's Lancer pilots. They escaped aboard a shuttle and had been trying to hack and evade from this detachment, but were coming back into range of their long-range weapon systems. So they had to come up with a plan as to not get captured, destroyed, or whatever. As a group, they came to the decision to evade capture a few different ways, ultimately deciding on using their firmament abilities in conjunction with Wyatt sort of leading the way. In doing so, they were able to teleport to this planet identified as the Hive. After making this jump, Wyatt was sort of knocked unconscious, potentially at death's door, seemingly beyond spent from this travel. Gabriella had been able to bring everybody's consciousness, I guess, into the firmament to link everyone together. But after this jump, Wyatt had remained behind with a vision of their memories of Luca and Effie. Wyatt had seen past versions of himself that he didn't seem to have confidence in anymore. But Effie and Luca convinced him that he was necessary to the group, that he could do what he always wanted to do, that he could be that person. And at death's door, Wyatt and Effie returned to the group. However, the entire journey and the entire event left everyone completely exhausted. We left off last episode with everyone passed out. Slowly, you start to awaken. Everyone, please roll me a flat d20.
9.
We just woke up.
12.
19.
What 10?
Okay. Dr. Zephyr, you find yourself waking up in one of the bunks. In the limited sort of rack space that that the ship has, the shuttle has. You feel, I think, a bit sore, like physically, as if you had like a full body workout. And you have a pretty nasty migraine. You're also incredibly hungry.
He swings his legs around from the bunk and climbs down.
You step on Wyatt's arm and you hear a yowl.
Yowl.
Oh, sorry about that. Excuse me, I must find some food.
I'm like holding on to his leg as he go, like, because I also need to find food, and I'll be doing the like Scooby-Doo thing of like when Shaggy or Scooby holds onto the other one's leg and they fucking walk out of the room, and I'm gonna let him drag me out of the room because if he's going towards food, I get to go with him. I'm on double passed out, triple maybe passed out deadness because of stims plus overuse of my ability,
Right.
and they're holding on to him.
I'm sorry, Wyatt. I can't quite put up with this. I'm in quite a lot of pain.
I'm clawing up at him like
headache.
food.
I also need food. Come on, here. Let me help you up. Let's get some food together.
I roll onto my back.
Right, that doesn't help. Come on.
There's probably
I'll
like
just come back with some food for you then.
there's probably like a small refrigerated space, like a mini fridge kind of thing set into a wall or something. And there's some food that's, like available there, just some like protein slabs or nutrient slabs, whatever.
I allow him to half carry me in fucking something out of Forrest Gump when they come out of the forest or whatever.
Mhm.
I'm holding on to him.
Yeah, there you are. Just sit down, rest right there. Here, let me get you one of these. And he opens up the wrapper of the slab or whatever and gives it to him as he tries to munch down on some as well. Just like very exhausted chewing, and just like some of it probably falls out of his mouth that he's just doesn't care.
The shuttle itself is not very big. It's basically like a hangar, some rack space, like probably, like a restroom. That's the restroom is all like, collapsible. Like the shower probably is like stuck in the ceiling, and like, you can like collapse things when you want to take a shower. Like it's meant to be a small space.
Modular and stuff.
Yeah, it's all modular. And I think that it's mostly like hangar, like in the back of the shuttle. So you can actually see the hangar here. You can see different, there's like different printed parts that sort of have not been assembled yet, but you can like hear the printer kind of like in the background, sort of, printing some parts and whatnot. You can see that there are 2 members from the Alpha Squad that are in the hangar right now. Looks like Trident and Vagabond. Trident sees you and sort of like nudges Vagabond and points over in your direction. They both look at you, and they stand up and start walking over.
I think Dr. Zephyr holds up his protein slab as if it's like a champagne flute, as if he's going for like cheers, and it's just like, hello, greetings on this fine.
Are you all right?
I will be. I will be. Just rather exhausted right now. My legs are like jelly. I can barely lift my arms, but besides that, I'll be fine.
You've been
Should only
asleep for
last a
48
couple
hours.
hours.
Fuck it out.
48 hours.
Oh, fuck.
My. All right, I am. Well, what has happened? What has happened since?
Yeah, what's the sit rep?
Well, we haven't really heard anything from anywhere. We've been getting supplies ready and using the printer as much as we can. We've been trying to do some scans of the planet, but you should probably talk to Ashura about that.
That's not
Very well.
very reassuring. Do you have cigarettes around?
No.
Alright, well, it's okay.
Where is Ashura now?
She's in the cockpit, I think, with Reaper.
Very well, thank you. As I sluggishly make my way towards the cockpit.
I'm like following him around. It's like a zombie shadow, wandering down after him.
You head towards the
Eating
cockpit.
something, you fucking just constantly. That noise is following him.
It doesn't help his migraine at all. 'Cause it's just hearing that over and over.
Oh yeah, it's horrific. It's like your head is throbbing. Both of you are just feeling horrific.
Wyatt, could you do me a favor and just try to eat with your mouth closed? Please.
I don't think I have the strength to close it.
I am a victim of a horrible migraine right now. It would just make everything a little bit easier if you just
hold it up like this.
That'll be fine then.
Like not even walking, like one shoulder is just leaning against the wall all the way down the
Dragging
corridor.
across.
It's like that late night, that middle of the night, like have to take a leak walk.
Ah,
Yeah.
just yeah. But I'm trying to wake up, but I can't. Like when you have slept for like way too long, and you're like, oh, I'm not gonna wake up till tomorrow.
You head to the cockpit, and you see that Ashura is, I guess, talking with Reaper. And again, it's not like a big cockpit. There's not a ton of space here. Everybody kind of has to cram in. Like the cockpit is forward a bit, and then there's just like kind of a small area behind the actual pilot area that you like climb into. And you can see that Reaper is chatting with Ashura there as you open the door. They look a bit surprised upon you entering. Ashura says, "Finally, you're awake."
Hey, good morning.
Yes, sorry, we've been resting. I hear it's been 48 hours.
About that, yeah.
My,
How are you feeling?
well, unfortunately awful. I have quite a migraine, and I can barely move my limbs. But besides that, I think I'll be all right.
I'm gonna be sick. Ugh.
Probably
Oh.
because you've been eating too fast.
The news,
Yeah.
the news that I have for you probably isn't going to make you feel any better.
All right.
He looks around for a chair. Is there a chair in here?
There probably would be like a
let's sit-
small communication area.
Okay, yeah, I'll sit sideways on the communication chair.
All right.
We've been doing scans of the planet since we arrived, and we haven't found anything. It just seems like a regular planet.
But what do you mean you haven't found anything like people, life forms? What?
Nothing.
Makes.
There's no life on this planet.
Oh, for fuck's sake! I knew Heath. Listen, Heath.
All right.
He's all bluster. We have to get him to do it again. Oh, fuck,
I'm not
we
exactly
have to do
sure
it
what
again.
we are doing at this planet anyway. Aren't we finding a mech? Isn't that?
I don't want to do it again. I'm so tired.
That's what. If we're finding a mech, there may not be a pilot here. So I mean, the mech should be here, maybe. Uncertain what we're doing.
I'm not sure either, but we're out of Union sight for the moment.
Well, that's good then.
We haven't been using the OmniNet. Vagabond has sort of been using it as minimally as possible so that any possible information about our location wouldn't be given out.
All right.
And he kind of looks over at Wyatt for.
From what we've been able to tell, with the limited OmniNet access that Vagabond's been using, it looks like this is just a planet that the resources haven't really been... I don't know, the resources haven't really been taken advantage of.
So we can't even pop down there and refuel.
No.
Oh, fuck.
Refineries.
Well, what the fuck
All
do
right.
we do now?
I don't know.
Maybe we should wake up Heath.
I believe we should wait for him to wake up. It's
can
probably
see
not
if
best to
He
wake
can
him
do
up mid his.
his thing.
We've been orbiting the planet with the speed that we came in at. If we try to make any sort of major course corrections, I don't know how long we'll have in terms of power.
But in the current orbit, we should be. How long will we?
We're fine as long as we maintain orbit.
Right. So then I guess we just orbit until we figure out something. I guess we wait. for everyone to wake up and figure out what to do then. I don't think we should wake them up mid their post-firmament reverie.
We don't
Asleep.
have any room to print our mechs. We only have yours at the moment. So there's only so much preparation we can do with the power that we have.
Right, but right now we have preparation for what? And that's what we should figure out next. Is what we're preparing for, and then we'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
I have to admit, all of this is a bit beyond me. I don't even really understand how you made everything happen. The fact that we are... It's like we went through a blink gate.
Yeah, it's pretty fucked, but
Isn't it fascinating?
no, well, I guess that's why we have to trust that Heath and Effie, they know what the fuck we're looking for, right? They believe this is what the fuck we've got to fucking beat everyone to this fucking thing. So that's why we should, get Heath to do his thing, I guess. Because if this isn't it, then we've got to be close, right? Or he can find it.
Is that a question or a statement? Because this is above me as well.
Yeah, I don't know anymore.
The only thing I could tell you is that it's good that we're in orbit so we could let Heath rest. And
Right.
then do what it is that he does.
He's really the only
He's
one
ready.
who can tell us where to go, right? That's the thing. Listen, if I can jump us here, he can probably figure out where we got to go next. If it ain't here. I mean, that's definitely a
Theory,
planet,
yes.
right? It's not some sort of like
As opposed to
don't know.
what?
false data.
You mean like something's fooling our sensors?
Yeah.
Vagabond wasn't able to detect anything. I suppose it's possible.
All right, well, I say we wait for Heath to wake up, see what he makes of it. He can
Scans
sense
read
this shit.
nothing at all, or scans read resources.
Basic resources on the planet, but there's no
Right.
no technology or life forms down on the planet.
Are we good for food and stuff? Water?
As long as we have power and matter. Recyclers are all working.
All right. Give me half an hour to wake up, yeah, and then I'll relieve one of you for, you've done 48 hours, and I'll sit here for a bit.
All right.
And I'll,
You guys
I'll do
should
the
get some
same.
rest. Just gonna walk around a bit and maybe go get a snack.
I'm gonna go grab myself a cuppa, and he leaves the airlock, or leaves the door, leaves the airlock outside, leaves the cockpit, and goes and finds some coffee and tries to wake up because he's probably gonna try to muster up for a shift as well.
I turn around to follow him, then I turn back and I put a hand on each of their shoulders and say, "Thank you for helping us, believing us. It seems crazy, I know."
Yeah. Well, I believe in Tivius. And Tivius trusted you.
I'm gonna go find him after we're done here.
Definitely.
Yeah. Alright. I'm gonna go wake up. I'll be back. I'll catch up with Quanta. We can go probably get a coffee or whatever the fuck we have. There's some sort of stimulant.
Yeah, stimulant.
Yeah,
Stimulant drink.
It's like coffee flavor, like
Stimulane.
Yeah.
and it's just like a it's a facsimile to coffee, So you guys are going to, do that super sleepy, try and wake up kind of thing. As like an hour, maybe 2 hours pass, it's It's evident that these effects are longer lasting than most of the things you've encountered since your
Right.
since your change. Accessing the firmament in such a way seems to be extremely draining. However, after about 2 hours or so, maybe you check in on Heath. Heath is kind of like not in a rack because there's not enough space. There's only like 4 rack spaces available. This shuttle is definitely not made for this many people to like stay aboard it for this long. I think Heath is probably like maybe like a cot was printed out or something, you know, so he's maybe like on a cot, just like near the rack area. You go in to check on him and you can see him stirring.
Yeah, look, he's awake.
Well, he's not
Hey, Heath.
completely awake. Oh, right.
Wakey, wakey.
What?
I grab his foot.
What?
Morning. We got a big meeting today. Big job interview.
Fucking hell, it's you. Oh. What? Job interview? What?
Big job interview, mate.
Well, I don't work ever unless it's for a lot of money. Shh, I'm going back to sleep.
Wyatt, I do need you to refrain from a lot of physical exertion. You have had quite a day.
I'm grabbing his toes.
3 days ago.
I'm grabbing him, like squeezing him.
I don't know.
need your
Piggies
arm so
are
I
not
can-
going to market. Fuck
Come
off.
on, it's a school
What?
day. Go get up for
What?
school.
Wyatt, I just need to I need to check your vitals, please. Just relax for a
Get up
moment.
for school now. Come on, tickle, tickle.
And Heath will just like do that thing, throws the covers off. What the fuck? Why?
Alright, listen, first of all, we need to get him some pants.
Don't fucking restrict me.
I'm surprised
I
you
am
sleep
who I
in
am.
the nude. Why would you sleep in the nude? What if someone, grabs it and puts a pipe in there?
It's not the first time. You've literally seen the tubes.
That's why I'm surprised you would sleep in the nude and not in some sort of like chastity belt or something.
Because he's
just
not
find
afraid of
them-
them, or he's welcoming them in some way.
Look, hang on a minute.
Welcome
It's
him
not
in
my.
sort
Why
of
is this about me and my bare ass? All right. If someone breaks in here, I just feel I'll be a little more scary in the altogether. All right. There's nothing
Throw some-
scarier than a
throw some
nude merc
pants in.
running at you.
Put him on.
I deliberately
Evoke some emotion, yes.
see. Doc's got it right.
Yeah, I hand him some food. Eat that.
Oh fuck it.
How are you feeling, Heath?
I feel like I've done about 5 gallons of hookers and blow. All right. That's how I feel.
Gallons of hookers and blow. All right.
Gallons of hookers and blow.
He had
Right.
more than that before. We all did. Don't worry about it, Quanto.
Why? Wait, hang on. Why am I? Who put me in a cot? Why am I? What?
I don't
Who
know,
took
I
off
didn't-
my clothes and put
don't-
me
well,
in a
I
cot?
assumed you had done that part, but I'd probably say what Angelo probably did it. If I was to guess, he's pretty big.
Yeah. He's given me the eye. I'd say it's Angelo.
Heath, we have been resting for close to, 51 hours. We have been around clocked at 48 hours of resting.
Yeah, it means
Right.
we're better at waking up than you.
Yeah, we call that overachieving, Wyatt. It's nothing to be impressed by.
Well, when you overachieve, it's the
So-
green-eyed monster that doth mock the meat it feeds.
Do you even know what that means? Are you
Good
just
point.
quoting Shakespeare?
I don't know. Stu told me it once.
Oh, right.
I thought you were referring to the pantsless mercenary.
Don't know, right? He said he learnt these lines about some jealous bloke. So I thought, well, that's funny. I'll keep that in my head for when someone says something what I think might be something to do with jealousy, which is what you
Right.
are.
Okay.
It's
At
also
this point-
funny because I've got green hair. You know,
He's now out of
Oh, I
bed.
get it.
And he's it's got his back to Wyatt, and then just fully bends over
Actually,
to put the pants on.
all right.
Yeah, oh, watch out, full moon. Right. So, plan, food, space travel, death.
Yeah,
the
well, we
usual.
didn't get where we wanted to go,
we definitely got where we wanted to go. I know.
Right. Well, don't know about that. So we need you to do your hoo-ha again. So eat up.
And once you're
what do you
ready,
mean?
I do need to check your vitals as well, Heath, if whenever you have pants on and are ready
Go.
for it.
Heath will just sit on the side. Go. Now's as good as time as any, Doc. Poke me,
Very well.
probe me, whatever.
Yeah.
What do you mean we're not where we wanted to go? Yes, we are. Why aren't what?
There's nothing down there.
Well, that's just not right. It has to be.
Yeah, well, I don't know what to tell you. I think we're in the wrong place. The only way we're going to
Says
find
that-
out is if you do your thing.
Team says that scans of the planet just show base resources, no life forms at all.
Right. So we think a planet where the most advanced mech ever constructed is just going to be waving a flag that says "Mech's here, buy one get one free."
All right, well then, what do you think it is? I said false data, but I don't know. Do they have that sort of tech? I don't know what they can do, really.
What, you can blink us across the galaxy. I'm pretty sure it's safe to say there's some kind of data masking tech out here.
Well, that's why you need to do your thing, right? Because they ain't going to be able to mask from your special little feelers.
I'm 100% on board with this idea. The accelerated use of the firmament interfacing can lead to catastrophic events for the user.
Yeah, eat this. Make sure you're eating up, because otherwise you're going to have an embolism or something when you try and, do whatever you do.
Oh, right. Well, I can tell you what's going to happen. I'll do my firmament touching, and it'll go, oh, you know what, Heath? You're exactly where you need to be. There's a fucking surprise. And I'm just going to be tired and hungry and pissed off. So
No,
we
but
can
what-
just go have a look around.
Oh, I don't know if we should be going having a look around, should we?
We can
Dangerous.
float in space for a bit. That sounds like fun. I mean, if everyone wants me to touch the firmament again, especially notepad enthusiastic Doc over here, but I'm going
Well,
to
it's
need
going to
a
be
bit more
quicker,
rest.
isn't it? It's going to be quicker for you to do that than it is for us to go fucking looking around this entire fucking planet.
How exhausted are we, Whack? Like in terms of our firmament uses again, are we back to like full health ready for a firmament use, or?
You'll have to wait and see until you
Oh,
actually use
good.
it.
How many spell slots do we have left?
Yeah.
I will say,
How
in
much-
terms of like how you feel physically, you've got a wicked migraine. You're even after eating, like you're still really fucking hungry. You know, one of those times where you physically exhaust yourself to the point where you just feel like you could eat forever. Like it
Yeah.
just, it's one of those kinds of feelings. If you've ever spent like a
And I
No.
drinking high fructose corn syrup liquor drinks? Yes. Go on.
No, if you've ever spent like a full day at a beach before, like digging sand or like making sand castles or like digging sand or just digging in general for like a full day, manual labor for a full day, that's what it feels like. You feel so freaking hungry and just exhausted physically. Your body is just super tired.
Okay.
Yeah, shoveling 8 inches of snow for a full day. Yeah.
Right. Well, I've only just woken up, and that's because some prick was playing Little Piggy.
No, you were awake
Toes.
before that. I saw you.
I was dozing.
You were playing possum. You didn't want to get up.
Oh, I didn't want to get up because I'm still fucking tired. So I'm going
Oh,
to
you
need a
got-
moment
you got
before
to
I
get up.
start diddling with the firmament again, all right? I need food. Besides, we may as well, if we think we're maybe there, can we not go down closer?
Well, I think we should wait for everyone to be awake.
Well, yeah. But we might as well go and have a little closer look if I'm closer to the
I mean,
source.
Awake. Like, I've been walking around for about 3 hours trying to wake up, take my shift at the bridge, but I still feel pretty shit. So I think we should really be awake, like properly awake. We've only got our mechs. Them lot ain't got anything
And we-
printed off.
And we, on our current orbit vector, if we correct our course in any way, we risk we risk running out of fuel to keep us in orbit. If we get any closer from our current vector, then we are just wasting more fuel. If we stay on our current trajectory, we'll be fine. So if we're going to get closer, we can't take the shuttle.
I really don't like being woken up with bad news.
Sorry.
Where's the other two? Prima Donna and the adorable one.
I'll leave it in your capable hands. I'm going to go and, relieve those two. They've been sitting up there for 48 hours waiting for us to wake up.
Very well. We'll meet you there when everyone is roused and ready.
You can hear like Effie and Stu. They've been like kind of murmuring just a little bit in their sleep. Stu's also on a cot, and Effie's in the last rack spot.
As I'm walking out of the door, I'll say, make sure you don't make any like crazy noises like bang bang wakey wakey or anything like that. Then I'll walk out of the door.
Stu, you start to rouse upon hearing these noises.
Hey, what's going on?
Oh my. Hello, Stu. Morning, I think.
Heath walks straight over and goes to flip the cot.
Ah! Oh, God!
Oh no! Wyatt, don't! Oh, I'm so sorry, Stu. Come on, it's all right. Get up.
I'm like, Stu's like so bewildered. He's like, what's going on? What happened? Why'd you do that?
No, he's Wyatt. He's just the prick.
Heath, you need to watch your physical exertion if you want to try to interface with the firmament again. It only hurt you from here.
Just hope he didn't have any morning wood.
I feel terrible.
In anime, sir. No such thing.
Roll for wood. But it's all right. It's all right, Stu. It's been, what did you say, Doc? 50-something hours of beauty sleep?
51 now, if my calculations are correct and from what they said is true.
Yeah, you can do 54. Stu's gonna curl back up.
Flip the cot over and just...
Make me ever. 54 goes by. Just need 3 more hours.
But you already look so beautiful, Stu.
Do I?
Oh, gorgeous. The bed hair is really working for you. In fact, I think if you went to sleep anymore, you'd ruin your style. Like right now, chef's kiss.
Oh, you mean I got that like perfect? I woke up like this hair going on?
You know when they say like bed head?
Yeah?
That right there.
You're not messing with me, are you?
No. And I don't know why. I want to look around. Like, is there any like the Omninet like tablet things?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I'm taking slight liberty, but I want to imagine they've got some kind of camera function on them, or even like my own personal. Yeah, so I'll just grab
selfies in the future.
Yeah. Oh my God, that's it, Stu. Hang on, right? We need this for space, Graham. Let's look.
Do you take a holographic picture?
I want to take like if I can imagine like a 360 hologram exists. I'm gonna walk all the way around to
holographic Instagram, known as hologram.
Hologram.
Who's gonna pull a blue? What is it? The blue steel look the entire time, just chin out.
That's it. Work for it. That's it. Love the camera. Oh, that's beautiful. I'm getting lemur in the forest. That's great. Okay.
The camera. All right, now love the blood pressure machine, and now love your vitals. All right, thank you. And as that's happening, I'm still trying to just sneak in and check his vitals and make sure he's all right and record some data.
Yeah, I think vitals are okay. Everybody just feels like shit.
Okay. Well, that's good news. Everyone seems to just, feel awful. Everything is working honky-dory, I guess.
Yeah. How'd that hologram turn out?
Oh, it's amazing.
I want to see.
Okay. I hand it over. But I like to think I'd put some kind of filter on it, like the
did you
like
upload
Mexican
that?
hat or something? Just one of the stupid filters, like he's got dog ears, because I didn't really know what I'm doing with it.
Wait, did you actually upload that to the Omninet?
No, Doc. But shh,
Right, good.
for the other one.
Right.
Please.
Yes. Well, we were told that the team has been leaving us disconnected to make sure that we don't, our traces aren't followed. So, don't upload that if you do.
I don't know. I kind of want to upload this. I look really good.
Wow. It is a silly picture, but I don't think you should upload it.
48 hours of sleep does this? I gotta sleep this long all the time.
You look sublime.
Where's Effie? I
believe Effie is still resting.
Yeah. We got like food or anything? I'm so hungry. What's the plan, guys? What are we doing?
There is some food. Right now, Wyatt is relieving some of the crew in the cockpit. So if you want to meet up with him, you can, or you could stay here as we rest and just try to energize and wake.
Right. Is the food here or with Wyatt?
The fridge is right there.
Oh, the fridge. Oh,
Just
well,
kicks open the mini fridge on the side.
I'm going to be here for a little while. Stu's going to just hoard this pile of food, and he just digs in.
Was any more printed?
Food?
Yeah.
Since we ate it, no.
There's not much in there.
He'll start printing process, then he'll start printing some slabs out.
So the printer isn't there. Like you actually, there's a handheld printer. Effie was the only one that had a printer aboard the ship. This ship doesn't exactly have a lot of sustainability about it. Like it doesn't have a lot of the creature comforts that you'd expect from larger ships.
It's meant to go from orbit to planet, but right now we can't go from orbit to planet. So
you can go. From
I know we
orbit to
can,
planet.
but yeah, we probably won't have the fuel to leave.
I guess Stu will try to find the portable printer. I'm assuming it's still in the bathroom. Where he left
no,
it?
it wouldn't. Why would it be in the bathroom? No.
Oh, that was
He
where
was in the
Stu
bathroom
had
with
it.
last time.
That's where he was last time with
so,
it.
yeah, you go check the bathroom. It's not in there. But like coming out of the bathroom, you can see it's in the hangar.
The handheld printer belongs in the bathroom. Why does it keep getting moved?
No, and then nobody. Okay, just me thinks that's weird. Yeah, he'll bring the printer on in and start printing some food out. Just an enormous amount of food. He's actually like constructing like this tower, this massive mound.
Versailles of protein.
Oh, this is beautiful. You should take a picture of this too. Yeah, it'd look great on Spacetogram.
I think Heath will pick up the tab, but he's bored with it now. He only did it to make Stu stay awake. So he just goes, "Oh yeah, wonderful." Click, and just like throws the tab on the side. Is Effie in this room where?
Yeah, she's
Okay,
there.
yeah.
She's been like murmuring a bit, like in her sleep.
Okay.
Ping pong champions.
I think Heath will walk over to wherever Effie is, and like lean down next to her head. Red alert, soldier! Battle stations, everybody up! Let's go, 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 go!
Effie, you like awaken and like immediately slam your head into the upper portion of the rack.
Oh my God! What's wrong? What? Ow! Oh fuck!
Oh, are you all right? You were having a terrible nightmare.
I was.
Eve.
Yeah, you were straight up, bolt upright.
Oh.
Yeah, how's the head?
Apologies, Effie, about
Ow.
Heath. He feels fine.
It's
it
all right.
seems. But apparently we've been resting for over 50 hours.
Oh.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Is that all?
Well, it's quite a long time. We also have heard that there is nothing here on the planet.
What? How's that possible?
Well, I mean, it's there. There's base resources, but there's no life forms or whatever you're all finding. We're looking for. I guess it's not here. Wyatt is in the cockpit.
Oh. So are we doing anything right now, or?
Well, have some food. Wake up, and how are you feeling?
Hungry. I'm not hungry, thanks. I'm just gonna go back to sleep.
I got a touch of food party here, but is there?
No, that's okay. I'm all right.
Okay, well, I'll just leave them on the side. Stu's just continuing to pig out.
Right, well, if you need to rest, then I recommend resting. But we should all gather and figure out what's next.
Now?
Well, when you're ready.
I wouldn't worry. It's on me. I've got to check my work and make sure we're in the right place.
Well, that's what Wyatt would like. I'm not exactly sure if that's a smart idea.
You hear like a like stomach noises coming from Effie.
Do you need us to leave? Do you need the...
No.
No?
All right, let's go. I'm fine now.
Right.
Doc, that's gotta... No? Intrigue?
I
Hungry. Not.
Well, I think that was her stomach I heard. I don't like it, but print some more, all right? Maybe.
Okay. Yeah, absolutely.
I'm okay, thanks.
He'll print out like a little mound on a knife.
Coffee, water, anything? Nothing?
Sure.
All right.
I'll just take whatever is in front of me so they stop pampering me a bit.
How are you feeling?
My head hurts a bit and I'm really tired.
All right. Very well. Well, we all are there with you, so just try to rest up and feel better, and
Well, I'm up now, so we can talk.
all
now.
right. Very well. Let's go then. And then
All right.
he awkwardly tries to rouse the party, and let's go figure out what to do next. And
Okay.
opens the door
That's
and
good.
And he thought,
tries to be energetic and tries to, let's go team.
hands in.
I don't even
Hands
know.
in, everyone. Quack, quack.
Yeah, okay. So, yeah, you walk out, and I think, like, right out is the hangar area, right from the rack area. And you can see that there's some spare parts and things that are all about the hangar, but your mechs are sort of, like, I guess, set up, like, ready to be deployed as necessary. They've been set so that they're, like, ready to be deployed. Ashura is out in the hangar. She's talking to the rest of the alpha team at the moment. What do you do?
I'm following the lead from the doc or whoever. I'm just looking at the plate of food that I have in front of me, maybe picking at it a little bit.
Heading to the cockpit. Meeting up with Wyatt.
Wyatt, you sort of relieved Ashura and Reaper. And yeah, what are you up to in the cockpit?
I'm probably just seeing, checking everything's good.
Going over the readings and stuff?
Yeah, basic prep stuff, and then I'll probably do my own double check of whatever they've done, and maybe beginning to consider doing some of my own.
Yeah, you can see that they've got data from several scans that have been made on the planet at different times and different orbits, or like different positions in orbit. To see if there was a certain positional issue or something along those lines. And yeah, it looks like the planet has an atmosphere. It's thin, but it's there. It's a breathable atmosphere. The gravity is slightly lighter than like an Earth gravity. And there is water on the planet. It just looks like there's no signs of life.
How likely is there to be a planet with a breathable atmosphere and water and no life on it at all?
Still reasonable.
It does happen. I don't know whether, because we've superpopulated everywhere, but I didn't know if that was
life,
a thing.
I mean, like, life is I forget what the odds are or something, but it's like very infinitesimally small that life can crop up on.
Oh, I
various-
just mean that we haven't fucking habitated it in some way. Like we've not fucking taken it.
It's on the edges of the Harrison Armory purview of their space. So you know, it's still possible. You know, there's still areas that need blink gates for like easy access. This, you know, making a serious move, terraforming or setting up colonies and stuff, that's like a major effort. So even with a vast population, thousands and thousands of years gone by, it takes a very long time for all that stuff to happen.
It's an uncharted planet too, right?
Free real estate.
It's part of the purview. You guys have not gone on to the OmniNet, really. I mean, there's been like some data about the planet that's been collected. I'll tell you what, Wyatt, go ahead and make me any sort of like informational roll in regards to like planets.
Travel knowledge?
Sure. An 8.
8.
Yeah, apparently they were a little scared to get OmniNet information on this planet, just to, you know, they didn't want to give any sort of indication as to where they were, so it's been very, very limited.
I wouldn't do it either. Okay, well, yeah, I mean, I'd probably just be doing the same checks as they have. I've pretty barely sat down before this lot start arriving anyway.
Okay, so yeah, they start piling into the front area of the ship here.
Wyatt, everyone is waking and they should be. Everyone's.
Oh, hang on. Effie or Gabriella? Wait, Effie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can tell because you're hunched over a little bit. Also, Effie got up last. Am I right? I'm right, aren't I?
Yeah.
Oh, master
If it
of
was
deduction.
Gabriella, she'd have got up probably before the rest of us. But Effie's like, what are you, 5?
3, actually.
Always sleeping, aren't they, babies?
Remarkable.
Right. Heath just bowls straight in and is like pulling up whatever data and stuff that Ashura and Reaper and stuff have been looking at, and he's going through it himself.
Sure. You're getting like rough mineral compositions of the planet, about what you'd expect from this kind of a planet. Temperatures, they're ranging anywhere from like, I'd say minus 100, maybe like minus, not even 100, maybe like minus 80 Celsius to positive, I'd say 40 Celsius, something along those lines.
Holy shit.
Okay.
Average
not
temperature on the planet, average temperature is probably about, we'll say 30 Celsius.
Well, not that it's at all Heath's area of expertise, but is there anything that stands out? Any modicum iota of data that just doesn't look like it fits? Even if it's 1 degree out in one place, just something that isn't quite right.
Sure. Do you have any sort of investigative abilities?
Comes off a takeoff, Mike. Not for this kind of thing, really.
Flat D20.
Okay. That's a 12.
Okay. I think what you're getting is that according to the average temperatures and things of the planet, and the wind currents and stuff, and we'll assume that you're looking into this info for a little while. You know, this doesn't take you like 5 seconds. You're probably spending maybe 10 minutes, 15 minutes looking at this stuff and trying to figure this stuff out. But judging from the temperatures and the wind currents and whatnot, there are some fluctuations in temperature that seem a bit odd.
Are they localized to anywhere, or is it
Yes.
Pretty planet-wide.
Yes, they are. In this area here.
Okay. So I think as soon as Heath clocks that, as much as he annoys him, he'll probably turn to Wyatt. All right, you fun around. What do you make of that? One little spot, temperature changes.
Little spot.
Smaller than a planet.
Volcano.
Do I recognize any of this? Does any of this spark memory or anything for me?
Great question.
For either me or FE Prime.
So I would like you to please roll me. This wouldn't be a spot.
I have investigate, but I don't know if that would count. I don't think it would, to be honest. This is recalling memory. It's either there or it isn't, right?
Give me a flat d20 with... Oh, that's already a fail. I was going to add a difficulty onto that too. But
Too tired.
It's not necessary. Yeah, nothing striking for you.
Volcano.
Right. Wyatt thinks volcano. Doc, Stu, me, bright guesses. I mean, volcano's the one to beat, so you stand a good chance.
I mean, I feel like we should be here. I mean, after all of that, we just show up with some random planet we're not supposed to be at. Don't you feel like what we did had some sort of significance? That this is the place that we were destined to find?
Pretty long answer. Our survey says. I point at Heath.
Look, all right? That's exactly how it works, okay? That's how my GPS works. I don't know where we're going. It works because it's where we're supposed to be.
But what if you got it wrong? What if, I did my part, Quanta did his part, and then you didn't do your part, and then all I did was just blink us into, wherever the fuck we are. And actually, we were meant to be going all the way over there, all the way over there.
But why here? Even if I fucked up, why here? Out of the entire system. Here.
Empty planet. Maybe we were all thinking, be a good place to run to, somewhere where no one's going to chase us. We could go and land down there and, I don't know, live, hide.
Right, so we're either going down to build a retirement home for all of us, or we're going down to find a big mech. Either way, I don't think there's many answers up here.
You want to go down, land on the volcano?
We don't know if it's a volcano.
Well, how are we going to get down there? We only have this
I thought
shuttle.
exactly.
Would
You don't
this kind of
propose we
shuttle...
take the shuttle down there, do you?
Would this kind of shuttle go into an atmospheric flight?
Absolutely, that's what it's designed for.
Shuttle design to do that.
Yeah,
Gonna
but
burn
if,
for a bit of
options,
fuel, but
From what I understood, we will burn through the rest of our reserves landing.
we'd be stranded.
Right.
well,
Wyatt, roll me a flat d20. Actually, no, I'm sorry. Roll your piloting.
20.
Based on the gravity on the planet, you can assume that you can land and take off and set a course, and then you're basically gonna be out. You won't be able to adjust your course beyond that at all.
As in, we would be able to make planetfall and then potentially
You could
leave
potentially
again
take
as
off
long as we
Yeah.
As
shoot
long as
ourselves
there's
in the right
no
direction.
wind.
and nothing in our way.
as
the
long
entire
as
journey.
basically
Yeah.
as long as there's no problems after you take off,
Uh-huh.
you'll be okay.
We can go
No
down there
variables.
once.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we can go down there once, and we might be able to get out again.
You're not flying around the planet like in atmosphere, like trying to figure out, like, look around and stuff.
So if we can only go down there once, then we better be sure we're going to the right spot.
Well, if we're going to go anywhere, I suppose the hottest part makes sense. If there's temperature fluctuations, I guess it could be a what? Factory? The mech itself?
Well,
Unlikely if we're not getting any of the scans. Geothermic activity is probably what's going on.
Well, I don't know what they're covering. That's the thing. Heath reckons we're here, which means that's probably not the information that is actually being presented to us. Probably ain't actually the information that we should be receiving. It's going to be some Alnic bullshit, right?
well, what if it's a big base or something and we can't just show up on the doorstep? Can we?
Well, what else were you thinking we would do? Even if we did know that was the place, what would be the plan? Try and sneak in?
I don't
Can
know.
always land close.
Unlikely it's a base. We're receiving no scans.
They probably
Scans
already know
zero.
we're here.
I think we're just getting paranoid right now.
Yeah.
All right, look. What's our other options? Let's be blunt. Right?
You do the
We
thing.
blinked here. That was a 1 in a million chance that we're even here. We can fly around with our dicks in our hands trying to figure out what we can do. Or we can go down to the planet. Because I'm sure as shit sure we don't have enough fuel to keep running from the UND. Where are we even going to go from here if we don't go down for a look?
Anybody have any friends in the Harrison Armory Purview that we could come for a pickup? That's an idea.
I have acquaintances, but not more like people I kind of.
I don't think any of us have got any friends anywhere anymore.
Fine.
They're going to snap up our friends the moment they intercept the transmission or something. What are they going to do? Grab them? Take them off the grid? Mind wipe them?
Link gates. That's probably what's happening.
We're just going to put people in trouble.
Yeah, probably not a good idea.
I still think Heath should do his thing, see if he can find a specific point on the planet, or even if that is the planet. What if he does it? What if he goes, we got to go fucking 17 light years that way?
I guess we can do it again. I mean, we've done it once. I'm sure we can do that firmament thingy
Oh,
again.
I can't right now.
I highly recommend we don't,
And look,
just because of the dangers involved.
I'm all for rolling the dice, and if I put myself into a coma, yeah, it's nap time for Uncle Heath. I either do the thing, confirm we're in the right place, and then you're a man down for doing some punching when we get down there because I'm going to be knackered, or I do it, we find out we're in the wrong place, and we can't blink anyway because we're all knackered.
Yeah.
Right.
Pointless. Just
So
go
you
and have
think
a
we
look.
should just go and have a look?
Should just take the chance.
Not just going and having a look. It's going, having a look, and burning all of our fuel.
We can get back up here. We might be able to, I don't know, aim ourselves towards a station. At least we're going to be.
And then how long will our life support last if we make it back into orbit?
Well, we should be okay as long as we have recyclables, like matter and stuff.
And I guess when we're down there, bring up some recyclables so we can.
What are the odds
refine
they
it
can?
Well,
What are the odds they can do stuff that we can do, Quanta? What if
don't
someone
know who-
down there can do some hoo-ha that's cloaking them?
for that is actually far more likely than maybe even a volcano.
and that would generate a lot of heat.
Or could they hide on our senses?
Well, really, the sky's the limit when it comes to what you can do with the firmament if it is what it is you are, well, weaving, whether it's hard light fingers or manipulating gravity or
What are the odds?
Best
What are
option.
the odds that other people can do it. Are we the only ones who can do it, or has someone else worked it out? How did you work it out? How did Prism work it out? How did we work it out?
Well, the Aun have been studying this for years, theorizing.
Well, they got Prism now. Prism made us.
Right.
So if Heath is convinced we're in the right place, we get down there. Well, it might not just be mechs. It could be, I don't know, little magical girls like us. Imagine 100 stews with finger guns. I mean,
I'm not sure if I want to go
finger guns?
down. There's 100 stews with finger guns or the like.
Maybe
So what's
they
our
need our
alternative game?
I don't know, I'm just thinking that maybe that's the other option here. You think we're here, and this is the place.
help. I don't
then
recognize it
How are they hiding?
at all.
Either advanced tech, magic, or they ain't there. We're gonna have to make a choice.
Well, I'm all in for it. Go down and check it out. And it's my thoughts on this.
Okay, there's one vote.
We go down. It doesn't really matter what's down there, because no one else is coming here to fucking do this, right? Do you all understand that? This doesn't have a happy ending for all of us. This is how the story goes. You're all far too attached to the living. We're here, no one else is. It's up to us. Period.
Yeah, that's why we can't fuck it up. And if we go
By all
down there,
means, carry on taking a fucking vote.
but if we go down there and then we find out that we're in the wrong fucking place, we're super fucked. Yeah, right now we're just fucked. You want to be super fucked or fucked?
You
Fine.
don't do
And
anything.
He goes to do his firmament skill.
Okay. Go ahead and try and use the firmament, please.
Okay. 15.
Was Heath hitting the ground? Dead.
Yep.
So,
Last thing he said was fine.
you close your eyes. How do you feel like you access this?
So Heath's just straight into this angrily. So he walk over to like what I imagine to be the nav panel. Just slam his hand down on it. Close his eyes. And with his other hand, he's like actually making a fist. And he's just looking for that sense of, am I where I'm supposed to be? That's almost like a question that he asks. Am I where I'm supposed to be? And he either gets that feeling of almost contentment, like I'm home, this is the spot. Or he gets just a feeling of disquiet and uncomfortable. But it's that hand on a panel, other hand almost like holding his energy in while he reads how he feels and thinking about where he is at the moment.
This is the place. This place is more than it appears. When you access the firmament, you feel that cold water sensation across your body, but it is much more so. It feels like you've plunged your hands and your feet into like ice water, and it's just cold, like slowly making its way up your body. You know, like if you put your hands or feet or a body part, just whatever, in really cold water, it feels like knives, kind of. That's what it feels like. It hurts.
So that the hand that was on the nav panel will come off, and I'll just have these two fists.
Heath, are you all right?
What the fuck is happening to him?
What's going on?
I'm not exactly sure.
Eve?
Heath, what's happening?
I know, like grab the side. He'll do that thing where he like goes to fall, but his hands kind of walk along the console until he can get to a seat,
rush for him, absolutely, to try to help hold him up if I can.
and he just falls into the nearest
What's happening?
chair.
What's wrong? Where are you hurt?
Everywhere. Fucking told you. We're here. This is the place.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
where?
I didn't recognize it. I doubted you. I'm sorry.
Did you just interface with the firmament?
I think he did.
Yes, Doc. Did I get any greater sense of a location within that kind of bubble, if it even is near that temperature bubble?
Yeah, it's somewhere inside there for sure.
Fucking Watts volcano, right? That's
Right.
it. That's it.
All right, fucking go lay down. All right. I'm not gonna just steamroll in there. You need to rest.
Your nose
Everyone
is
else, we're gonna start preparing.
All right, I'll go take care of Heath. Come on. And I kind of tries to lift you and throw his arm around you and tries to walk you to the...
I reluctantly hand over kind of like strength control.
I think just as I get to the door, it'll be like a look back to just the general room. Do me a favor and fucking trust me next time. And I'll head out the room with the Doc.
Ashura, you come to the bridge.
On the way.
Maybe like a minute later, Ashura will walk through.
Who's on the bridge right now? We're in the cockpit area.
Yeah, Dr. Zephyr, Stu.
You didn't go with Heath.
I went with Heath.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. Stu and Effie then. And are you trying to talk to them before Ashura gets there?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll leave it a moment for the other two to clear before I say what he was saying, yeah? About us not making it out of this. You might be right, but it don't matter. It's bigger than us. We gotta be sure. Whatever it takes.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm glad you're here, Effie.
Thanks. I'll do my best.
I know.
I'll go prep the mechs, I guess.
I
Alright.
can help.
Thanks,
Ma-
Stu.
Sure.
Ashura walks in.
I nod at her as she walks in, and then I leave to go.
She looks
prep the next.
tired, like she's kind of like rubbing her eyes. As she comes in. Says, "Feeling okay?"
We know where we're going. We're here. It's the right place.
What are you talking about? There's nothing here.
Eve says there is. Yeah, this here. All this temperature, this hot spot.
That didn't come up on our scans before.
Yeah, well, whatever it is. That's where we're going. I'm gonna go there as soon as we can.
Are we sure about this?
Yeah,
We don't have that much fuel left.
don't matter. We can get there. That's all that matters. We're gonna go down there, see what's down there. I think you need to be prepared for anything. All of them, your team. I don't know what the fuck it's gonna be. It could be a big fucking great big base. It could be all sorts of little magical people down there. Could be mechs. You might be able to boost some for your team. Either way, we're gonna make landfall. We'll jump into our mechs and we're gonna just have to fucking roll with the punches down there.
Look, if worst comes to worst, and we're stuck down there, if we don't have enough fuel, there's a chance we might be able to use the handheld printer to try and synthesize some with the matter that's down on the planet.
Yeah, we sort of planned for that. And then, well, Heath did his thing. And he's sure. If he's sure, I'm sure.
I don't know how any of this works. I'm just a grunt. But your brother has faith in you, and he doesn't give that out easily. We're on board. We're here.
Yeah, well, I guess prepare, sleep, rest, I don't know, whatever it is you need to do.
Yeah.
I have no ETA, but we're going to go ASAP.
In terms of what we have on board, the only thing that my squad would be able to do is run support. We're in hard suits. We don't have any mechs. We don't have enough space in here to print anymore. And if we have some time down there, then maybe we can print our mechs. But it'll take at least a day for each one, including assembly.
Yeah, I got a feeling we're not going to have days to print mechs. Like I said, if they ain't all just, I don't know, firmament weirdos, and they've got mechs that we can take, maybe we can get some for you. If not, I suppose you'll just have to leave it to us and see what you can do.
All right. Well,
I'm going to see if we can continue orbiting round. Maybe there's an ideal time for us to align the last possible second.
Well, looks like from your temperature readings, we have 10 hours till optimal trajectory.
All right, well, we'll give it that. And then we'll see on approach. Ideally, I don't want to go down there with, without full force.
Understood. All right, I'm going to get some rack time.
Yeah. Leave the rest to us, yeah?
It's not an easy thing to do, but we'll do it. She leaves.
Yeah, I think I probably just, how are we moving this ship at the moment? We don't have
You're not
any
really.
engines on.
It's just it's orbiting the planet really. So it's just.
Can I do tiny little adjustments, or does that involve me turning a load of shit on?
Any sort of adjustments will be using your fuel. So what are you trying to do? And I can tell you like how much of an expenditure it will be.
You said we're in an orbit like a satellite, yeah?
Yeah.
Well, I want to just align our axis with coming up on that temperature anomaly. So whatever orbit we have is the trajectory takes us over that at some point.
Right.
My plan is to fucking activate the whole ship, because if they don't know we're here, then we want to do it at the last possible moment, and then we'll fucking
you have to pick
Halo jump.
Yeah, you're gonna have to take it like a certain angle, so the ship doesn't burn up in the atmosphere. But judging based on that, roll me a flat d20.
Can I do piloting?
Yeah, sure.
15.
Okay. Minor adjustments.
Yeah, I mean, I'll just be doing those for the whole the 10 hours or so or whatever,
Okay.
But for now, just begin that process.
Is everybody else just resting? Or are you doing anything in particular?
I was prepping the mechs, making sure everything's repaired and ready to go, and everybody's loadouts are appropriate and all that.
I'm prepping Heath, making sure he's all repaired and his loadouts are good and he's all prepared and all that. And I'm loving it.
It was just going to help out with the max help.
Sure. Okay. So the 10 hours goes by surprisingly quickly. I would assume that Wyatt probably sends out a notification or something when it's close to time.
I think pretty soon after I begin this plan, I would have informed them of the plan to align the trajectory, and then when we come close to it, I don't know whether maybe I guess about an hour out to see what everyone's status is before because I'm willing to potentially do another fucking rotation. I don't know how long it would take us to do a rotation of this planet again, but do another orbit of it. If I don't know if Heath is about to fucking pass out for another 48 hours or something, but I'd rather not go down there without him.
Sure. If you have any sort of anything regarding endurance of any kind, you can make that roll for me, Heath.
The only one I've got this close is survive.
It's not close.
But that's more like surviving in the woods and shit, isn't it? Yeah. Then apply fists to face. No, I got nothing.
Okay, flat d20.
Wake up.
Stop hitting yourself. 12.
Yeah, after the 10 hours pass, I'll leave it up to you to see like how much of that was just sleeping or eating or both, or you feel okay. None of you feel fantastic, but you feel okay. Wyatt, it would take 15 hours to get back into position.
Okay. I mean, I would have explained this plan to everyone. So if we're coming up on that hour, I guess I would just put out a fucking open comm to everyone.
We're about an hour out. What's everyone's status? What do we think? Yeah. Let's go. You sure? Yeah, I'm fucking fine. Let's just do it. Everyone else?
Yeah, the mechs are ready, and if we want, we can start printing one now, but we have to land and get our mechs out of the way before it can print any further.
No, we should save it. We might need it for fuel.
Okay.
Well, there is still a chance we'll need to escape the planet. Well, the others might.
Okay.
Let's leave it up to them. Ashura? Alpha team is good to go. Reaper, you reckon you wanna do this? It might be a better idea that I make planetfall in my mech. Yeah, I can do it. We don't know what's waiting for us down there.
I have a question. Am I getting in my mech? Is that?
Yes.
I'm going with. All right. All right. Very well. You want me to go with you to this unknown
Need as many mechs as we can.
Oh,
get.
all right.
Come with us.
Okay.
We don't know what the fuck. There could be a whole army down there.
All right. I'll make my way.
If you want to give your mech to Shura,
It's an idea. I could probably do that.
I'm not cleared for use of the Iskander.
All right. I'll make my way to the mech bay now.
alright, 1 hour, and then we begin our descent.
The hour passes by rather quickly.
I would attack Reaper in and probably grab some food, supplies and things. Checked my mech over just for my own personal tweaks and things and check it's all good. And then I probably would just be sitting in my mech. I guess we all would.
Yeah. The doc shows up to the mech holding and got a small towel around his neck and he's in a wetsuit and just confidently strutting up to his mech and checking out all of the components before the chin of the mech lowers and he climbs into a tank, fastens the rebreather, and then the thing goes looks back up into the chest.
That's a really cool mech.
It's taking up like a good portion of the hangar, right? Like it's all
crushed
squished.
Uh-huh.
It's like scraping the roof of the hangar.
I think
a little
through
bit.
everything, he just kind of like waves like a thank you as the chin starts to lift up.
That thing is a unit.
Yeah. And it's able to use gravity and stuff. It's actually really, really amazing. Very impressive. Takes a lot of skill to use that mech.
Yeah, it looks like it. It's like it just takes a lot of skill just moving that thing around.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I imagine it like super crunched up in like this ball. It just barely even looks like a mech right now.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of excited to see it in action, I guess.
Yeah, I don't think I remember ever seeing that thing in action.
I haven't seen it. I always wanted to, though. It's a really cool mech.
Alright, everybody, hold on to your butts.
Right.
We're gonna start our descent.
I guess I should go get in my mech.
Effie, you
Yeah.
don't think what Wyatt said's gonna happen, you know? Like certain death? The whole, you know, us not coming back?
It might.
I just
Would
hope it doesn't.
I just want it to mean something. All this.
So do I. Just hope we can all make it out together. No matter what happens down there. I don't want to leave anyone behind.
Me either. We're a team, right?
The best team.
The best. Thanks for your help, Stu.
You're welcome. All right, we should probably get on board.
Yeah.
I made everyone a little pre-mission snack. There really isn't much you could do with the protein slabs, but I tried a little something
Is that
nice.
nut sauce?
Yeah, I shaped it into nut sauce, and I even took like a little engraver and I engraved nut sauce on the side. Close your eyes, it might taste like nut sauce. I don't know.
I'll take one for the road.
Here we go. I don't know how to put it on Quanta's. I just kind of left it on top of his tank. I wasn't sure what to do. I didn't. So
I'm sure he'll see it.
He'll probably start sliding down the glass as he starts moving.
And the ship begins its descent.
I was going to say is, I'm guessing at this point Wyatt's already in his mech.
I've been in my mech, probably the whole time.
So Heath will patch through just to Wyatt, not open comms.
Wyatt, you there? Yeah? Alright, it's no secret that I think you're a prick. And I think you get this more than those kids. I have no idea what we're about to land into. But I need to know whatever it takes to get this done. Whatever it takes. Yeah, whatever it takes. Alright. See you down there. Good luck. You too.
Ship begins its descent. You can feel the vibrations start to rattle through the ship. What were you going to say, Effie?
Before I turn to go get in my mech, but then I hesitate and I quickly give Stu a hug, and then I will go get into my mech.
Dude tries to hold back a tear. He's like, not now! Not now!
Down you go. Shuttle shakes violently.
I've got visual on something down there. Looks like some kind of base. Right. Aim for that then. Hold on a second. I'm getting some weapon readings. We've got incoming fire. Everybody brace yourselves.
And that's where we're going to take our break.
Oh my god.
I knew it, you bastard.
Why?
This is exciting.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty, we're going to take a little bit of a break here, folks. If you have not done so, please make sure you follow all of these wonderful people. Go give them a follow. Make it happen. Follows are free. Go make it happen. Head on over to tablestory.tv/ZBO and go click on all the links. Go follow them on all the places. And if you have yourself a Twitch Prime or an Amazon Prime you haven't used yet and you'd like to help in a monetary way support these people, go do that. Go use it on one of these people and get yourself some emotes. Link them up. And get yourself some emotes. Help support them. If you want to help support Table Story, you can do that by following us here on Twitch, twitch.tv/tablestory, and subscribing on YouTube, youtube.com/tablestory. And if you want to help us in a monetary way, you can do that by checking out our Patreon, tablestory.tv/pledge. We've got just so much content up on the Patreon. It's staggering. All of our tiers work retroactively as well, so you get all of the old stuff too. You can check it out. We've got podcasts, we've got art, we've got lore from different shows that we've done. This last month, I did a map making tutorial for people that are curious about some of the maps and things that I've made. And I talk a lot about the tools and things that you can use if you want to go the easy route for map making. There's a lot of different things you can use. Lots of good info up there, so check it out. And in this last Ready to Roll podcast, where the GMs meet up, we talked about how we got started. So go check it out. Otherwise, we'll be back in just a few minutes. Hang tight for more Zero.Blue.Orion. Back in just a few. Welcome back, everybody, to Table Stories Zero.Blue.Orion. The shuttle shakes violently. You can feel it sort of enter the atmosphere immediately, and the gravity situations start to change. You can also feel that the ship, after entering the atmosphere, seems to be adjusting course slightly.
We've got fire coming down from that base. There's only so many maneuvers that I can make here until we get deeper into the atmosphere. Hold on. The shuttle
Starts to shake more violently. You can feel it get jostled.
All right. Looks like I can try and make some maneuvers here, but we're gonna come in hot.
As Reaper says that, you can feel the shuttle violently move basically towards the starboard side, and what feels like it starts to do some kind of roll. Your mechs are probably warning you that of the situation that's going on in your immediate vicinity. And then you land hard. Warnings are going off in all of your mechs.
Is everybody all right?
Guys checking in. I'm okay. I think.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Ashman checking in.
Yeah, Ethan's down.
This is Quanta checking in.
Reaper, are you okay?
A few bumps and bruises. Shuttle's not doing great. We've got activity outside.
Alright then, let's go. We're gonna disembark, and then you lot get the fuck away from here. Find a safe place if you can. Park the thing. We'll try and update you.
Shuttle's not taking off anytime soon without repairs.
Alright, well then we're gonna have to make the place a little safer then, yeah? Open the bay doors.
Take the printer and go somewhere safe. The lot of you.
Understood. And you disembark. Outside, an exterior of a research facility, different than what you experienced on Ucern. But this place is built like sturdier. It's built into like the research labs around Ucern were above ground. This one's kind of built into the side of a cliff. You can see the shuttle nearby, and it looks like there has been some damage. You can see that there are what appear to be there's a large gate and several platforms nearby. Position yourself how you would come out of the shuttle, please.
Can I update my name?
Oh yes, I'm sorry. I'll fix that.
Oh,
for
it's
you.
okay.
Make sure you're on the right one here.
Hey, Aurora's back. Yeah.
Sorry, we'll fix that. Wow, savage.
Hello, I'm ready to have a fight. I think maybe.
I just internalized all of Heath's hatred for Michael then.
There we go. So, position yourselves as you'd exit the shuttle, please. Quanta's last.
Oop. I just drew on the map. I'm so sorry.
How dare you?
You're making mustache.
Oops.
And that's my punishment. Get
Deleted. Okay, so yeah.
Yeah, this is good, actually.
Okay. As you exit the shuttle, coming across communications, you hear a oddly familiar voice.
No.
No.
Yes.
Yes.
It sounds a lot like Effie, but different. More stern.
What?
You've landed on the wrong place.
And you can see several mechs begin to emerge from the panels ahead of you.
Is one's a death's head?
No.
Okay.
7.
I will now all add. Words. I will now add all of you to the turn order. You have entered combat.
Effie, you know that one?
I don't think so. It did sound a lot like me, though, didn't it?
Are you gonna be alright?
Yeah, I'll be fine.
How many of you are there?
I mean, there's only one of me, Heath.
You know what I mean?
I don't know. A lot, maybe.
Who's going first?
Me.
Hey, oh.
I feel like I need to prove myself to Wyatt right now. So I would absolutely fire on someone. Are they engaging with us or are they just standing there?
They've just come up from their panels, but this person that sounded like you
Am I able to identify what mic or what mech they're in?
Not without some actions.
Oh, okay. Well, you just said that person seemed hostile, so I wasn't sure if it was just voice or if the mech was actually attacking.
Came across just a voice channel.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Yeah. This mech right here is in range.
Okay. What are you doing?
I'm shooting it.
What?
With my Cyclone Pulse Rifle.
Okay. Right off the bat.
Yeah, right off the bat. Hold on. Let me just familiarize myself with this for just a second. Right. Okay. Yes. That is what I would like to do. So I'm going to steady my aim as well.
Okay.
Just for those listening as to what I'm doing. Okay. That's 2 accuracy, 3 accuracy. Okay.
All right, a 10.
That's not with the accuracy added on top.
Okay. So it would have been a 6. So that's going to be 16. All right. That is a hit. Give me some. Oh, 15 damage. Alrighty. Here. That is a hit. Okay, and this is going to be for 16 damage. Okay. Or 15 damage, rather. Okay, yeah, the Cyclone Pulse Rifle fires up. Connects with the mech. And you can see like a bunch of debris fly off as the massive round of the Cyclone Pulse Rifle blasts through this mech. What else are you doing?
I got it. Let's go.
Knock, knock. Looks like we're coming in.
That's the end of my turn.
Nice.
All right. Next, we're going to have one of the mechs in the back move. It takes a step and disappears for a second and reappears next to Geist.
Ah!
My.
What kind of mech is it?
You don't know. You haven't done any scans or anything yet.
Oh, I was just wondering if I recognize the type.
No, but as it moves next to you, it becomes invisible.
Oh, shit, I got one next to me. They've gone undercover. I can't see them.
And
is it invisible to everyone?
Yep.
Okay.
That's going to be it for its turn. Who's going next?
I think I will. Is that cool?
Yeah.
Right. Perfect. Quanta. I think we see Quanta in his like mech fetal position, as the back door or the back like cargo lift slides out, and he on top of it. He rises to its full size 3 mech. And moves to here. Wait.
You gotta hold Alt when you move.
Yeah.
You got a funny size.
1, 2, 3. He moves here, and then. You see as he walks, he kind of just like holds up his hand, or the mech holds up its hand, or and he kind of confidently walks pointing it towards Nero. And you start to see the fingers kind of of this mech kind of like move and dance in the air. And as it does, it starts to distort around its fingertips, as well as around the edges of the armor of Nero's mech. And
Doc, what the fuck is this? It's all right. You should be able to move with ease now.
So he's going to unhinge the chrono flow And as a quick action, I am going to choose you within sensor range and line of sight. And for the rest of this scene or until you take damage, you can take the boost as a free action.
I don't know what you did, Doc, but it's so lit up like a Christmas tree in here.
Get in there and do what it is you do.
Don't have to ask me twice.
And that's his turn.
Okay. All right, next up. The other mech that looks similar to the one that moved near Geist will do the same thing. It will move to take a step, and as it does, it turns invisible, but you see it shimmer next to Geist before it does. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's not good. Okay. That is... By the way, I'm going to interject now because I wanted to make a point. There are certain templates that can be added to NPCs to give them the ability to crit when they get a 20 or above. It's not a normal thing, but because of the nature of our show and our limited time to do things, I like crits, and I'm the GM, so suck it. It crits.
No, if it's not in the book, you don't get to do anything fun.
It's a crit.
Have fun.
Unfortunately for you, Geist. That is going to be 5 plus... Not that much. It's only going to be 6 damage. 6 kinetic damage your way, Geist.
Okay, I will actually use my reaction when they do that.
Okay.
And I get to activate my auto cooler when I get attacked, which means I immediately vent heat that I just gained by using my rifle, and friend or foe within 1 burst area around me take 2 heat damage and burn.
You didn't take any heat, though, from your rifle.
Yeah, I do.
Oh, you didn't mark it on your mech, so I wasn't...
Oh, I'm using comp, but whatever, comp. But yeah.
Okay, so you, from activating your Cyclone Pulse rifle?
Don't I?
I don't think so.
I'm pretty sure you do heat 1 for that. I've always been doing that.
I don't think so, but let me check.
I hope so, because this is sweet.
Well, even so, I can still vent heat.
Even if you don't have any heat to vent?
I don't know. If you don't take damage, move, or overheat before the start of your next turn, you can just cool your mech at the start of your next turn. Is the typical thing.
Let me check here.
And then my talent lets me do it as a reaction. I thought the Cyclone Pulse Rifle was the main one that you take heat with. But I guess, like, if you say no, then that's awesome. It's literally why I put heat on my mech, but...
No, it's got no heat. You don't take heat for using it. It's only certain abilities.
Did
like
they change that?
No, it's always been that way. Stu, I think, takes heat when he does, like, his special BS. Like, he's got, like, all those reload things that happen. But otherwise, there's nothing. Yeah. The Cyclone tags are reliable 5, which means it always does at least 5 damage. It's accurate, so you get a +1 accuracy. And loading, it has to be reloaded before it's used again.
Okay.
Okay, so anyway, let me just see. What is that ability that you used?
So if it's my reaction, my new reaction, I get to attack back. So it's return fire.
Okay, and what
I can use a gun instead if you'd rather not vent heat. I just thought it would be cool to vent heat instead. A gun will do more damage though.
I think it has to be the gun because you don't have any heat to vent.
Okay. Then yeah, I will do that then.
Okie doke. So this is invisible that you're trying to hit the mech right now. Let me just see what the conditions are. I think you take some difficulty here. Oh, so you have to roll just to see if you can even hit it.
Yeah.
So roll a D2 first. Well, I guess after now, but D2.
2.
Okay, yeah, that's a hit. All right, so 4 kinetic damage.
I'm actually gonna add my accuracy there because I didn't, and I just want to see if I get a crit.
Okay, so it.
Right.
What kind of weapon is it that you're firing? This is a smart seeking.
It's the smart gun. Yep. Smart, seeking, and accurate.
I don't think you get the accuracy. It would just. Do you get 2 accuracy?
I do.
Okay.
Death's Head gets a bonus 1 to all ranged attack weapons.
Okay, so
plus the actually.
So it will be a crit. Just so you're aware, because it's in melee range and it's not a whatchamacallit, sidearm. You get 1 difficulty, so it'd just be 1 accuracy, but you got a 6 on your first roll there. So that is a crit. Okay, so roll an extra.
So on any crit, no matter what, instead of rolling the damage twice, your attack deals maximum damage for base and bonus dice, which means there's an additional 6 added onto that attack.
Okie doke. So yeah, you see this thing shimmer right next to you, Geist, on your sensors, and it takes a mighty shot there. Nice.
I think I found one of them.
Okay.
Great work. Good work.
Thanks.
Who's going next?
All right. I'm up for punching something.
Okay.
You can come punch one of them next to me. Just throwing it out there.
Nah, don't worry. I've got a little surprise for our new playmates.
So as my first action, Nero, is going to fire my new Sentinel drone. So it basically fires out as far as my sensor range. So I'm going to throw it. Where's the select? Because I've got such great sensors just here to the left of, or just behind Boomslang.
Okay.
And essentially what this does, I can move this drone again anytime I want to, but within a blast radius of 2 from that drone. So it should, if I've done the maths right, it should be like the front 3 from Effie. So that one, and that one.
Doesn't hit friendlies?
It doesn't hit friendlies. Basically it says, when the drone is active, any hostile target that attacks in that area takes 3 kinetic damage before they make their attack. Because my drone preemptively shoots them.
Okay. I think what will happen, though, just be aware, is the invisibility stuff is still going to take effect. You have to roll, basically, a D2 just to see if you hit them.
Okay, cool. But yeah, I'll fire that straight back to try and give Effie a bit of support.
Okie doke. I'll make a little yellow token or something here. Put that there for now.
So that's a quick action for me. And then, using the new increased speed from the dock, which will now give me a movement of 10, because I'll move once, then I'll do the free boost. Which, again, maths gets me to that square. So, no, move.
All right. I'm going to get close and personal. Hello, beautiful.
So I'll arrive there with my second quick action. Yeah. With my second quick action, I'm going to fire my GMS turret. Now let me just double check the maths. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. So I'll fire my GMS turret to here. which now puts it in range of the 2 mechs on the other platform.
Okay, so a turret. Let's see.
There's that one.
The worst characters for GMs are the summoners. Like,
hello.
The druid. I will summon 8 pixies. No, you won't.
I'm all out of summoning now. That's it.
They don't exist. There are no more pixies. Come on. All right, right there.
1, 2, 3. Yeah, right there.
Okay.
Then I'm going to overcharge, which is a D6.
D6.
C6.
Oh,
my first one.
No, you just take 1 heat at the first.
Okay, cool.
First one.
I'll add that when I remember. No, I'll add it now, Jay, because otherwise you'll forget. All right. So with the new quick action that's given me, I'm going to attack. No, I'm going to be smart first. I'm going to do my core system passive. So I will just lunge 3 spaces, except I'm only going to use 1 to here, and then attack this brown mech. Is the only way I can think to describe that beautiful turd.
Okay.
So this is just my 1d3 kinetic damage. It's a great start. It's a great start.
Minimum damage returns.
Yeah, maybe you should change it back to Aurora.
No, he's dead and buried.
Well, is he?
Just blown off the cobwebs.
Is he?
So that's 1 damage maybe on that thing.
Yeah, you rush up and you can see like it recoils a little bit.
Yay. Okay, now I'll pull out my Jolly Combat Sheath. So I'm going to do, it'll be 2 attacks. 1 on one of these mechs and 1 on the other.
Be clear, which one on which?
So the first attack, I'll go left to right. First attack is on the silver one. Second attack will be on the brown one.
Okay, hold on.
I take it back. The other way around.
Okay, your first attack is going to be with because of the mechs that you are fighting, your first attack here versus the silver one counts as if it's under cover. Let me just see. I can't remember if that's 2 difficulty or 1 difficulty. I think it's 1, but let me just check here. Mech combat, okay. I can never find cover when I need it. All right. I'm gonna just say it's 1 difficulty. That's what I remember it as, and I can't find it right now, so it's 1 difficulty.
I have +1 accuracy on my first melee with the main weapon, so you just want me to just roll it without anything, basically.
Right.
Yeah, cool. All right. Jolly Combat Sheath, don't be shit.
9. Does that have the difficult? There's just plain, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or I guess should you roll both? Because I guess the difficulty could take off 2, and your accuracy could add 4, so you could end up better or worse. They wouldn't act. There's the potential that they wouldn't actually cancel each other out.
No, the rules are they cancel each other out before you make the roll.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, so that is a hit.
Cool. Yay! Minimum damage is dead. Now that means, because we're into special bullshit territory, what's the other one? Okay. Basically now, and I don't know if you want a marker for this, but I'm going to put one out on my desk. I now have a Blade Master die because I got a successful attack with my main melee.
Okay.
and I can store up to 3 of these die to use them later on whenever I like to do things like parry, deflect, or do other cool shit.
I have a gunslinger die as well.
Okay.
Mine's 6. So now I'm at 5.
Okay.
I count down to 1. Anyway.
Let's give you the Imperial logo for you.
Thanks.
But I had 3 swords that I gave you, Nero. Alrighty.
Nice.
Is that it for your turn?
No, not yet. So that was my last quick action. So now I'm going to throw... Oh, no, sorry. Now I've got to do the other Jowly attack on the brown mech, because that gets to attack 2 targets with 1 turn.
Okay.
So this is for the brown one.
That's a crit.
Whoa.
Roll another D3 of damage. Okay, yeah. Another shot on the one on the right there.
Okay, cool. Now I will use my progressive knife, which is a free action, on the brown one again.
Another hit.
Intense.
All right, there we go. I've warmed up now.
Great job.
Okay, now I will activate my core system. This is where I get my 6 charges. So I will now throw one of my D3 punches at the brown mech.
You're activating your once a day core system. Got it.
My once a day that only depletes on new targets. Yep, that one. Or repeat targets, I should say. All right. So I'll hit my D3 against the brown guy. All right, it's marginally better.
Okay.
Which won't cost me a charge because it's a new target. And then I will do my D3 again against the silver guy. I don't know if he's got any bullshit for that.
No, not in this case.
Cool.
Okay.
I'm getting there. I'm going up. I'm slowly going up.
Average damage.
Sorry.
All right. Is that it for your turn?
I'm just checking what this last piece of bullshit says. And now I will put a piece of hard cover directly to my left.
Fuck, do you just have infinity turns?
I've got so much to do because this is destructive swings. At the end of the turn, if I made at least 1 melee attack against another character, create a free piece of hard cover next to you.
Nice.
Okay. Hard cover. Which, where are you putting it?
Just like immediately to my left. Come on. Yeah,
there?
that one.
Okay.
Yeah.
What does that look like?
Like I imagine it like I've just
You just like took
arrogantly like ripped a bit of off the enemy mech and gone.
Ah, right. No, I'll have that. Thank you very much.
In the ground next to me.
Okay.
And I will, last thing, this is just a thing, I will drop my exemplar's mark on the silver mech. So anyone who attacks it can do a reroll if they want.
I'll put the cancel culture logo on the silver guy. Alrighty. And now that's it for your turn, yes?
Yes.
Okay.
But wait, there's more.
All right. Next up is the... yeah, the brown one to your right, I think, will be going next. Okay. You can see, like, the mech sort of, like, turn itself slightly as it looks towards the silver mech. And, You can see like something gets activated on the brown mech as that happens. It then pulls a combat shotgun out.
Harrison.
Actually, no. It's going to use a... You see, like, the one hand's got, like, a combat shot one. The other one has a sword that is retracted from its, like, wrist, and it swings back and tries to hit you with it. That is going to be an 11 versus your evasion.
That's a miss.
Okay, that one's a miss. The combat shotgun then swings around towards you, and we'll take a shot. That is a 16 to hit.
That is a hit.
And that is for 6 kinetic damage.
However, I will use my Blade Master die. Let me read exactly what it says. So could I do a reaction at this point?
Yeah, you got a reaction.
So as a reaction, you gain resistance
as
to
insane as that is.
Yeah.
Considering how many turns you just had.
As a reaction, you gain resistance to all the damage, heat, burn. Oh no! Damn it. That's fine. No, I have to take the damage. But I could, if I was going to use it, I can basically nullify any melee attacks against me, but only melee. God damn it. Fuck it, I can keep stacking these up.
To statuses?
Yeah, I've got another one actually. I'm going to try a deflect. Is this a D6? I've got it in my hand. It is. Actually, I could just roll a D6 and roll 20. Boy.
Yes.
I'm going to try a deflect, which is a reaction by a ranged attack. I guess because this is weaponry, it's waged. 5+, it won't damage me.
Six kinetic damage heads your way.
Okay.
All
that
right.
one's never worth it.
Yeah.
You want to save up too.
Plus armor save takes another one.
Yeah.
Alrighty, and let me just see. It's got one more thing it can do. Nope, that's it. Who's next?
You, in fact, I will say.
We need to be making sure that we keep the shuttle protected. Don't forget about it.
I'm not actually gonna go now, though. If you want to go, Stu.
Right. So you want me to stay around here? Maybe. What you think it'd be a good idea if I stay near the shuttle?
I think we should all kill everything around us and make sure that we keep the shuttle protected while we do it. I don't know. I'm not in charge. Am I in charge?
I don't know. I mean, I thought you were in charge.
Well, just shoot one.
I'll look around for the ones that are hidden around Geist.
Okay. Thanks, Stu.
Yeah, no problem. That one that you hit, that was like right next to you, wasn't it?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna try around that area.
Did I see the fire connect? I know they're technically invisible, but am I able to like relay where I hit it? I'm assuming if you connect with something, you know where it is, or
Roughly, there's no mechanical bonus though.
okay.
Yeah, Stu's gonna go. He'll go like right up next to Geist's mech, and I guess I'll run a scan.
Yeah,
see if I can find him.
Do a quick action for that, but I think that's the only way we can figure out where they are.
Yeah,
you can definitely try and do a quick tech.
Gotcha. That's rolling my. Where do I roll that? Is that just D20 and?
This is no. You're rolling on your mech. You make a tech attack.
Here it is.
The tech attack. That's
Yay.
a 4. You have no idea where this thing is.
Oh God, I'm not seeing anything.
It's okay, don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. Maybe just hit the one that I hit first. Or the one attacking Neuro.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna stick around here and maybe I could try to scan around again. Maybe it'll show up then.
Okay. Thanks, Stu. Rashman.
You got it, Geist.
So was that a quick action that I did?
Quick action, yeah, quick tech.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and scan again. Oh, there we go, baby.
Okay. Let me just see. Are you able to do a second of the same thing? I don't know.
Would it have to be a different target?
I think it would have to be a different quick tech.
Okay. So I wouldn't actually be able to do the same scan.
Scan twice, no.
Ah, okay. Crap. Well, if that's the case, Stu's gonna try and fire his weapon around the vicinity where Geist hit that last one. He's gonna take a crack shot. Would it be able to do that, or?
Yeah, absolutely. You have to roll a D2 to see if you can even hit it first, and then you roll your attack damage.
All right.
1 is a miss, 2 is a hit. Well, a potential / roll space 1D2.
Gotcha. What? I don't even know how I did that.
You did a fraction. That's good. I've never seen that before.
I've also
a fraction of a roll. So I guess it's still. I accidentally typed the wrong thing. All right, let's try it this time.
Okay,
yes.
You can hit it. Now try and hit it.
All right, and
what are you attacking with?
I'll go ahead and I'll attack with my hand cannon.
Okay, is that a sidearm?
That is... No, it's not. It's actually my main.
Okay, but it doesn't have the sidearm tag?
No, hand cannon is... Big old boy, doesn't have the sidearm tag.
Let me just double check here. Because I think that's with the difficulty. Sidearm. This weapon can be fired with a quick action. Oh no, never mind. I was pretty sure though that if it is a ranged weapon, you're supposed to get the 1 difficulty in melee range.
Yeah, that's not just D&D brain.
Yeah, this is it's actually a close quarter combat as well, I believe.
Oh, it's a CQB? Yeah, that's fine. No difficulty on the CQB. I think if it's a rifle or a ranged weapon, it is with difficulty though.
Gotcha. And I'll go ahead and use my talent Vanguard. I get an accuracy with any CQB weapon at a target within range 3.
Ooh.
Assuming he is range 3, but we will see. Whoa. All right. And nice.
All right. So that is a 23 to hit. That is, in fact, a hit. Which side of Geist are you aiming at?
I was aiming at her right side.
Okay. And that is for... give me another D6 for your crit.
Gotcha. Nice.
Okay. You take a shot. There we go. And connect with some kind of invisible target to the right of Geist. And then there is a... You see the cloak just kind of drop off of this thing, and it turns into...
What the fuck just happened to your sound?
Metal slag. What are you talking
Did
about?
anybody else hear that? Or is
you went underwater for a second. Yeah, it was going
sending too much information at once.
Okay, sorry.
I think it sounded okay on the stream, but I didn't hear it in my headphones.
Oh, I mean, maybe.
Oh, you just sounded... Okay.
It went underwater for a second.
We could hear you. It just sounded like you were next door shouting through the wall.
Okay, yeah, that's probably Zoom. All right, so this one is going to become visible. And it's also scrap now.
Nice!
Thanks.
Well done.
It's dead? Okay.
It is.
All right, now there's another one around here. You have any idea where that one might be?
Well, last I saw it came up on my left side. I think they were flanking me.
All right. Well, let's see if I can snuff it out.
With the remainder of my movement, move to the left, and I actually have a free action with my integrated weapons mount. I can shoot my hand cannon again. I'm going to shoot to the left and see if I can get the other mech.
Okie doke. Oops.
All right. Whoops.
Me D2.
Open the cockpit and just point.
Oh.
Yeah, you aim confidently. Take your shot. I want to see what would have happened.
All right. Take this.
Okay, you fire, and it just kind of... There's no reaction.
I don't know if I can hit anything on that one.
Close, but no cappuccino.
I can go for a frappuccino right now.
What's a frappuccino?
You've never had a frappuccino? Okay, well,
Can we not
I know
talk about
what
hot
we're going
drinks
to
right now?
Right, sorry.
Sorry, focus.
Got it.
Is that for your turn?
I'll go ahead and do something silly. I'll overcharge. And I'll try my bolt thrower. See if I can
Add
get lucky.
one heat
You
to
have a
yourself.
bolt thrower?
Oh yeah.
Nice.
I'll load it up.
Talking like a bolt gun, right?
Yep, it's got big old bolts.
That's so cool. Oh, space crossbow.
Going space hunting.
Are you aiming at the same area?
Yeah, I'll go for the same area.
Give me another D2.
Yes.
Okay, potential to hit.
All right, let's see if I have any other bullshit. No, I don't. Let's go ahead.
We've approached maximum bullshit.
What can I do to maximize my stats?
Yep, there we go. Nice.
That is a hit.
And I also do a 1d6 of explosive damage.
Whoo! Very nice.
Nice.
So yeah, bolt thrower goes off, and you can see that there is a reaction, a shimmer next to Geist.
Whoa! Stu, when did you get a bolt gun?
You know, I don't actually remember. I think this was other Stu's modification?
Right. Well, it's awesome.
Yeah, it definitely worked. I just, hope that can help you. I still don't see it, but I definitely feel like I hit it.
I saw something kind of light up. I definitely think you hit it.
Nice. All right, well, that almost takes care of that.
That'll be it for Stu.
Okay. The mechs up on the northern side of this conflict will make a turn. Okay. Nero, the one that's up above you on the left, the silver one, is going to start to move, and it will take an action. Now, you can see that emerging from the mech are all of these little drones. They all start to pop up out of this mech and start to fly around. They start to look like an angry swarm of bees.
Not a bee.
Several of these drones begin to attach themselves to your mech. And several of the drones begin to fire at you. Uh-oh. That's a crit versus your E defense.
Yeah, let's not even talk about that.
Yeah. Okay. So you start by taking 3 burn damage, and the drones that are on you. Don't do anything just yet. I guess I have to. Sorry, I have to do another thing. What's your E defense?
6.
Jesus Christ. Okay. All right. Yep. You're going to take 3 burn there. And I think that's it for its turn.
Good. It's not ominous at all.
So you now have a tick of burn damage.
So I just added 3 heat. Is that not the same?
No, it's not the same. You don't take 3 heat. You take 3 damage through your armor.
Oh, okay. Right. Got you. There we go.
And I'm going to add a token for the burn damage. We'll do the, I think we decided on the Philadelphia Flyers logo for that. So you've got 1 burn on you that you can try and get rid of on your turn. But for now, it's going to add 1 tick of dot damage to you at the start of your turn. Okay. Who's going last here? I guess it's Boomslang.
It's your boy. All right. Well, I guess I'll fucking go here and try and hit the one that they're trying to hit. I look over at Heath getting his ass kicked, and then turn around and run over to where F is and fucking bring out a war pike and see what the fuck I can do. So I guess I'll just try and fucking hit the fucking thing.
All right, D2.
Blap.
Okay, give me the attack. You think you've got this thing. Oh, that was a nice roll too. But unfortunately, swing through the air and a miss.
Can I still tech attack it or what? What's the rules on that?
You can absolutely. That was a quick attack that you just did. You just did
I mean, with the invisibility.
Skirmish. Oh yeah, yeah, absolutely. You have to basically tech attacks. You can definitely try and tech attack it.
Okay. Then I would like to do that.
Okay.
I will give you a tech attack roll.
What are you doing?
13. I'm doing the Terrify thing, which your systems infect the target with a viral logic that causes your mech to appear horrifying. Until the end of its next turn, your target is impaired, which is the main reason I'm doing it, and also cannot willingly make any movement that would take it closer to me, which isn't too massively useful here. But mostly I just want, since I fucking didn't hit it, I might as well impair it, since it's probably going to do something back in a second to one of us.
Okay. Yeah, absolutely. You see the cloak like shimmer for a second on this thing, and it looks like you can see it partially for like a second, and it like wobbles a little bit. Is that it for your turn?
There he is. I missed him, but he's there still.
It's okay.
Yeah, alright.
Yeah, that's the end of my turn.
Okay. Last but not least, the ship.
Oh.
I'm going to make some rolls here. Okay.
You say the ship, you mean the shuttle?
Yeah.
Okay.
Did I have you worried?
Yes. I was worried we were on a ship.
We'll be right out.
Ashura communicates over the comms.
You say we'll be right out.
Yep.
What? No, you should stay safe.
Yeah, we're
don't have
under
any
attack.
mechs. There are mechs out here.
You expect trained soldiers to stay aboard this ship?
You're not soldiers anymore.
We're all soldiers. Get in the fight.
What? They don't have any mechs. They'll be killed.
Whatever it takes.
He's right. You know what? Fine. But be careful.
All right. Next.
If we're not soldiers, can I duck back inside?
No.
Next up. Is I think the other silver mech on the far side there of Nero. Let me just check and see. Oh yeah, baby. Right there. It's gonna head there. And oh yeah. You see more of the drones start to fly out. The air is just littered with all these drones buzzing about, and several more begin to attach themselves to you, Nero. E-defense is only a 6, right?
Correct.
Ouch. That's a major ouchie. Okay. That's that action. And several of the drones begin to fire at you. And again, this is going to be versus your E defense.
Are they shooting me with data packets? This is not on.
Oh, that's a natural 1, unfortunately for me. So let me just see. It's got a few tags here. I just have to check and see what that means.
Do they ignore my hard cover? Because they not have they just floated over my cover and are firing down? God damn it.
Yeah, drones suck.
Yeah. Gear tags. Okay. They have smart and seeking weapons. Totally ignores cover.
Rude.
Okay, yeah, that's a miss. Alrighty, and that's it for its turn. Last but not least, we have one of the other brown mechs that will start to head your way as well, I think, Heath.
Is he currently doubly on fire?
He's a little on fire.
Okay.
He's a little bit on fire. He's not like doubly on fire. That would just be silly.
He's exactly where Heath wants to be.
Feel at home here.
Guys, I'm on fire. That's right, you are. Keep up the good work. No, seriously, I'm on fire.
Okay.
Someone put me out. Seriously, this is not a joke now.
Doc, these look a bit like yours. Any ideas? They look a bit like what? What are you talking about? These mechs? The things on my hull. Oh, I did not see that. Are you suffering damage? Not yet, but they're looking at me funny and I don't like it. Very interesting. Try not to move. Okay, don't move in a fight. All right. Trust me, I'm a doctor.
Okay. This one will then take a tech attack on you. That is gonna be 17. Okay, and you are going to get invaded. You're going to take 1d3 of heat damage. That's 3 heat damage. And you will also be impaired until the end of your next turn. Impaired condition is going to give you +1 difficulty on all attacks, saves, and skill checks. And that's it for the round. Who's going first in the next round?
I would like to.
The doctor.
So you see...
Try not to move 1 second. I think I may have something here.
And you see the size 3 mech just lumber forward a step. Just enough, I think probably trying to hide behind this wing, even though it's not doing much. You have to imagine the doctor in a firefight in a giant mech, so he's a little bit hiding behind stuff if he needs and can. He holds up his hands again, like he was typing with his one hand before, but this time he's got both hands doing some sort of, he's conducting some sort of
seance,
some sort of firmament orchestra. And as he does, he puts one of the manipulation hands on the chest of the mech, and then he holds one out in front towards Nero, and then at just in the crescendo of this orchestra, he then flips both of his hands again, and as he does, you see the gout of flame that is on him, or the burning, or maybe the drones, get lifted up off of the air, unplucked from his hull, and fly across over to him as he trades statuses. This is called rewrite. I can anybody within sensor range, I can swap statuses, or I could take their status. So your statuses will be mine now.
Okay.
Should be a quick tech. Do I need to make a tech attack? No.
All conditions on that character other than stunned immediately end and transfer to you. How does that fucking make sense? How does it end and transfer?
Well, it ends on him. I now have it.
Yeah, but what does it matter if the condition
they only
ends?
last till the end of your next turn.
These conditions last. I think that's just worded a little funny.
Yeah.
Okay, so you will take the burn.
Mm-hmm.
And then I guess it's
impaired.
ended. Yeah, so the burn is just going to be 1 damage through your armor. Oh, both? It takes all of the conditions?
Everything.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, it takes everything. So if he has those drones on him and those are the burning, wouldn't they be on me now?
Yeah, I guess they just kind of... And you
he takes...
Yeah.
Right,
It's so fucking cool, Doc.
Okay. Is that it for your turn?
That was my 2. Yeah, that's my turn.
All right, so yeah, you're gonna... That's gonna end the impaired, and you take the 1 damage from the burn, and then the burn's over.
I don't know what you did, Doc, but I'm showing green across the board.
Very well, do what you need to.
Burn doesn't do heat damage. You take physical damage through your armor.
Oh. Thank you.
Yep. Okay.
What a misnomer.
Next up. We're gonna have, I think, the silver mech that's near Nero go again. And we'll send out more of those little grinder drones. And this is going to be...
That was a core power.
I rolled like crap, but it was still more than enough to beat your shitty E defense. Okay, so I rolled a 4, but this thing has bonuses, and it gets a 9 versus your E defense. Okay. So more of those little drones start to stick onto you. And then several of the drones begin to fire at you. And that is a 16 versus your E defense for 3 burn through your armor. This is, again, not heat damage from the burn. This is physical damage that penetrates through your armor. And that is it for its turn. Who's next?
I'll go.
What do you do?
I am going to aim at the same silver one that I hit last time.
Okay, this one up here.
Mm-hmm.
What's the range on your turret, Heath? 3?
10.
10?
I can fire it 3 away from me, and then it's got a range of 10.
What the fuck? 10?
Yeah, boy!
Alright, yeah. Alright, so if Effie hits, it does another damage, right?
Yeah.
There's another D3, yeah.
Okie doke.
Let me just take something here.
Oh, sorry, it's not. So it doesn't do a D3, it just does 3, period.
Okay. I will also mark this one for death. Which means if I get a critical hit, it does an additional 3d6 bonus damage, which means it would just do the total of that. Because the other thing that I have... Okay, yeah. Let's hope for that then. Jesus. So I need to add 3 accuracy onto this.
Okay, so a 5 puts it at an 11. And that's going to be a hit, I believe. That is a hit.
Okay. So it will do... Wow. It'll do 5 damage.
Okie doke. Then the turret fires and does an additional 3.
Yep.
And then...
Doesn't seem like any of these mechs have armor.
That's terrifying. And then I will attack again. I'm going to try to hit the one next to me.
Okay, 1d2. Okay, give me the attack roll. You shoot out with your auxiliary attack, which I don't know what weapon that is, but you just kind of, it goes off and doesn't seem to connect with the invisible target.
Okay.
Effie, Stu, leave this one alone. Push up on the ones ahead and stay away from me. Okay.
Okay.
You've got the range, I haven't.
Well...
Okay. How far away from me would you like me to be?
Just take a step.
Okay.
Then yeah, I will move away from him.
Okay.
I think actually I technically need you to be away from the fucking thing I need to hit, but it's not a big deal.
Yeah, I'm going towards the ship. I'm terrified that, I'll go here, actually.
Sure, it will get an attack. Actually, I'm sorry, it is impaired. Let me just check on that. I think it just gets a difficulty for that.
Yeah, it's +1 difficulty.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, it does get a difficulty, but it does get a threat range attack as you move away.
You did tell me to remind you about the last, they're supposed to roll for, what is it? They're supposed to make a hull save.
When you roll a critical hit.
Which I did last round.
Yeah, but you have to be on top of that for the round.
Okay.
It will try and hit you. Let me just check here what its bonuses are. Okay. Ugh. It goes so far wide, it just... You can't even tell what it tried to hit you with, but it was just a miserable shot. Okay.
Can I still react? Does that have to hit me?
I don't know. What does the text say for you?
Let's find out.
Also, I don't know if it's in my drone's blast radius as well. The little yellow drone I put down.
What's the range?
It's blast 2.
I think I have to be hit. I'm just gonna go with that. Its text isn't very clear. At least what I wrote down.
So to be clear, it's got to be blast area 2 for what?
Creating a burst. Oh, sorry, it's burst area 2, not blast. Any hostile target that carries out an attack in that area takes 3 kinetic damage before it attacks.
It was not, so it does not.
Cool.
Okay. Yeah, so misses all around. All right. And that was the end of Geist's turn, and that got a reaction, and both of
I'll
those.
overcharge, actually.
Okay.
And I will attack again. I'll do a whole, I'll do another one.
Okay.
So
this is your first overcharge, so you take 1 heat.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and I need to add 3 accuracy onto this again.
Okay, so that's an 11.
It's also got a +1 on it. Death's Head just adds 1 to the roll.
An accuracy or a +1?
Just a +1. Death's Head just adds a +1 to every roll I make with a ranged weapon.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So that's a 12. That is a hit. Who are you aiming at first?
Same person.
Okay. Yeah, that's it.
Okay, so then that would be the 4 plus the 5.
How do you kill it?
Yeah, this is the smart gun. So these kind of like, I thought of them also kind of bolt-like, big, huge, rifle-sized bullets that kind of just come out of the side of my mech and immediately come at that mech that I had originally targeted. Even though I'm trying to move and pay attention to boomslaying and get out of the way, it just takes care of that one target that I had already selected for me.
Okie doke.
Just slice it open.
You see several shots lace out from Geist's bolt smart gun and lance right through this mech. And it just kind of... partial explosions go off, and it just kind of slumps down.
Are its drones still on you?
The drones that were on you, Nero, are...
What's shooting, Effie?
I think the one that we did, the one that was...
Thanks.
Yeah, the one that was next to you has the drones on you. This one didn't get to go this round.
Yeah, I think the one that put drones on me that's right next to me went over to Quanta, and then the one that Effie just killed had put the second lot of drones on me.
Okie doke.
So its drones are still active.
So are they still
even
on
though the
it,
mech's
or-
dead?
No, I'm sorry. Yeah, but the one that's to your upper left went this round, and Quanta
But
didn't
drones on me.
remove those. Yeah, it
Got
put
it,
new
yeah.
drones. So the one that you killed hadn't gone yet, so that's even better. Because it lost a turn as well, so that's way better. Hey, it could have done something way worse, man. All right. Enemy's turn. The one that is next to your turret is gonna go. And this guy will move here, I think. Move there. And because of its position, it doesn't have to worry about your cover. This is going to be... Actually, no, I can get right up on you. I have one more movement. Okay. It's going to get right behind you. And first, it will fire with its combat shotgun. That is a shitty roll. That is an 8. That's a miss. Second attack, you see from its hand emerges that retractable sword. That is a crit. That's a 21. And that's going to be 4 plus 3, so 7 kinetic damage as the retractable sword swings down and hits you.
I have lost a structure.
Uh-oh.
Oh, boy.
That's because I've got 6 left, so 7 takes me down 1.
Yep. So go ahead and roll a d6.
Did you have a reaction that stopped melee?
Sorry, hang on. I've just realized, actually, this one isn't ignoring armor, is it?
I'm pretty sure it's not.
So I had 6, so it was 7 damage? Yeah.
Yeah, it was 7 damage.
So I'm down to 1.
Okie doke.
But yeah, I spent my Blade Master on a failed deflect roll, unfortunately.
Okay, and that is it for its turn. All right. Who's next?
I'm getting the shit kicked out of me here. I'm gonna punch back.
I'm trying my best. Don't worry,
Doc.
I'm gonna head over to help you.
All right. Be quick, because I might be a hunk of burning love by the time you get down here.
I'll go as fast as I can.
Let's find out what these sticky drones are going to do to me. So I'm not burning anymore, actually. That's fine. Okay. I will go for my straight Shally combat sheath attack on the silver guy next to me. That's my first quick action.
Okay, that is it. Which one?
The prick who put drones on me, the silver one up and left.
Okay.
Let me just check that doesn't do anything else. My drone won't fire. It's fine. Okay, cool. So this is my Zhali, so that's my first target for this attack. And then I'll hit the brown one up and right from me.
All right, so it was 3 damage to the one up the top left.
Yeah.
All right, and the second one, a 7, is a miss.
Okay. So for my my second attack of the quick action, I'm going to use my other Zhali combat sheath because I got the same one but in a different mount. So again, same pattern. I'll hit the silver one again first.
I just imagine you like rotating like. Okay, a 10 is a hit for 4 damage. All right, fair enough.
And then again, second attack on the right-hand brown one.
Your drone goes off for one. It goes off once per round, right?
Yeah, it's once per round per turret. Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, this is going to take an additional 3. Okay.
All right. So second Zhali on the brown upper right one.
4 is a miss.
Shocker. Okay, then I'm going to use my normal passive, not one of my core system charges. So just my normal passive on the silver guy again. Oh, stuck on 2s, but it's not 1s.
Okay, I'm sorry. Which one was this?
This is the silver upper left one from me again.
Alrighty.
Then, because I really hate this guy, then I'm going to throw my... Well, not throw because I'm right next to him, but I'm going to stab it with my progressive knife, which is a free action. The silver one again.
I forgot to do it, but we'll count the others as hits. You got to roll me a difficulty because it's in cover.
Yes. Okay. So that was a crit plus 1 difficulty.
I'm sorry, this is to the guy on the right?
No, this is the silver guy again.
Okay. Yeah, it's 1 difficulty. It doesn't matter, but your crit's gone.
Cool. So that's another 4 energy damage.
Okay. Take 4 energy. This thing takes 4 energy damage as your combat sheath, your progressive knife rather, slides into part of its armor, leaving some scorch marks. Is that it for your turn? You take 1 burn damage.
Okay. I'm going to turn around and use one of my charges, but it won't cost me one because it's a new target to the guy behind me.
Nobody invited you, you prick.
And launch a punch at the guy behind me.
Okay.
All right, I'll take 2s. 2s are better.
Alrighty.
And then last one. That's fine. And then I think I'm gonna get out of here. Yeah. I'm gonna retreat for once. Where am I? Yeah, I am. So I will move. Let me measure it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Make
8,
an engineering
10.
check, please.
This is for the burn, isn't it?
Yep.
Where are we going? Frame 16.
Nice.
Okay, the burn is removed, but you do take the damage first.
Yeah, that one that I've got left.
Yep, you're at 0 now, buddy. Go ahead. Make the D6 structure roll for me, please. Ho-ho!
6 is great, right?
You are impaired until the end of your next turn.
Yay.
Again.
Let me just mark that on my comp con. 1 structure. Okay. Yeah, so I'm gonna get out of there. Where are we? Just measure it out because I lose that boost, right? Quanta, if once I've taken damage, that double boost thing goes. Yeah. Yeah, so I'm gonna retreat back to wherever 5 was there. And then I think, because it doesn't say I have to do it at any specific point, so now I'm going to rip up some hard cover and put it on that hex right in front of me, slightly to the right.
Okay.
Hang in there, Nero.
I did what I could. It's getting a little bit too hot, quite literally.
Is that it for you, Nero?
That is finally it, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Okay, now, there's a few problems. As you are running away, they get several attacks that get to go off from their threat range. Okay. Let's see. First one from one of the brown guys. Combat shotgun. That is a crit. That's a 20. That is gonna be 6 plus 3 kinetic damage for a total of 9. 9 kinetic damage.
So 7.
Second one attacks. That is a 15 versus your evasion.
That's a hit.
Oof. That's another 6 kinetic damage as the combat shotguns go off. And then... that has no threat. Yep, you're done. Okay. Last but not least, we have one of the brown mechs that just went.
Zero, do you need to shut down? Are you okay?
I got a little bit of fight in me left.
Just depends how accurate this next guy is.
Okay.
He's chasing after you. Gets that first shotgun blast off. We'll try and hit you again with the shotgun. And,
Hard cover.
Yeah, that's hard cover. Don't think it matters, but let me just check here real quick. So that is a 16 versus your evasion.
That's a hit.
Yeah. That's another 6 kinetic damage.
Down to 1 again. Ah.
And...
but wait, there's more.
Oof. Yeah. I think you're gonna kind of get like a little bit of a warning that like pops up on your screen, and get some kind of like weird notification that your mech has been targeted or something. I don't know what that's about. All right. That's it for that's turn.
Gang, something's locked onto me. I got no fucking clue what it is, but something out here's got me pinged.
Can you tell where it's coming from?
Can I whack? Do I have any ideas? It's just like some notification.
You think it's the mech that's chasing you?
I think it's the guy that's really desperate for a hug. Right on my ass.
Don't worry, I'll be right over there.
Hang on.
If you'd like, I could slow him down, or I could take the lock on itself.
Well, whatever you guys need to do, just do it.
Very well. You got it.
Okay. Who's next?
I will go next. Let's see. Let's try to map this out. From here, sorry, I'm just trying to figure out what I want to do. All right, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and I'll move up here and I'll use a boost.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm a fast boy now. Just kind of see like Flanagan's mech like high knee it.
Your arms
all
are
the way up there.
Arms trailing behind you.
All right. And I will stab him with my cool new war pike. And let's see if I have any bullshit that I can attach to this. I do have man at arms, however, it says with a main melee weapon. And this is on a flex mount. Would that not count as a main melee weapon?
Say that again?
I have a talent that's called Man at Arms, and it says that it has to be with a main melee weapon, but I have my war pike as a flex. Would that...
Is the war pike considered a main weapon?
Where would I check on?
If you click on the actual war pike, it should pull up like what kind of weapon it is. Does it go into normally a main mount? Yeah,
yep,
then you're good.
It says. All right, yeah, I'll go ahead and attack it with some accuracy on that.
All right, go for it.
Oh!
That's a crit. You don't even have to roll it, but Rub it in.
Me. Why not? I actually have some special bullshit now that I've done that.
Okay.
Let's see. I believe it's the first time in a round you score a critical with a heavy or a super heavy melee weapon. All characters and objects of your choice in your threat, other than the character or object you... Okay, I don't think I want to do that one then. Nope, I think I'll just do that and activate a different kind of bullshit. I have a thermal charge attached to the end of this war pike, and I can blow it up for an additional 1d6 explosive damage.
You know, I would like to say, if I've made any contribution to the role-playing world, tabletop RPGs in general, it's that I have proliferated the use of the term special bullshit to any kind of special attack that any character has in any game. I feel like after I die and that's still going on, there's going to be a little bit, just, you know, that's just that little bit.
Which will be a very, very long time from now, Wax, Stephen.
Sure.
Yeah.
But I also have another. So I have actually now 2 explosive damages because the war pike does an explosive damage, and now I have an additional explosive damage. So it explodes twice.
Love it when that happens. Go ahead.
I'll just go ahead with that, and I'll just roll another d6 for... Excellent.
How do you annihilate this target?
Stu high knees it like all the way up. I'm coming! That like anime like dust trail behind, and he like pulls out his war pike and he's like charging. He impales it, and there is an initial impact explosion, and then I like to think like the mech looks up and he's about to like react, but then there's a second even larger explosion, and Stu's in his mech with like a detonator. It's like, thank God I pressed that in time.
The mech turns to scrap. Is that it for your turn, Rashman?
Let's see.
Oh, Rashman, my hero.
I told you I would help. But I think this is about as far as I go.
And that will end, that'll end Rashman's turn.
Boomslang.
My turn?
Hero, we're coming to help.
Wait, it can't be my turn. I'm being attacked.
It is your turn.
Oh, it's not their turn, the enemy?
They don't get to go again in the round. You're out. There's
but there's none of
number.
them. Oh, they've all been?
Yeah, they've all gone.
The one that I've been trying to hit didn't go?
It did.
It did.
Oh, what one was that then?
What are you talking about? Oh, actually, no, I deleted
what did it. Do?
I deleted it from the order. Good. Thank you for helping me.
You're welcome. If it didn't go, then it means
it at least did an opportunity of attack on me, I think.
It did a reaction, but it
that's
didn't.
right. Yeah, you're right.
I deleted it from the order, so it
I
actually
just
didn't get a turn.
because we couldn't see it. It was like it moved or some shit, you know.
Yeah. Okay. It will get an attack. Ooh, that should have been more damage in the beginning. Well, my fault. All right. It will try and attack you, Wyatt. That is a 16 versus your evasion.
It still has impaired, right? It's until the end of its
yeah, you're
next
correct.
turn.
Sorry. Hold on. So that is a 13 versus your evasion.
God damn it. My evasion is 13.
All right. So there's this strange sort of snapping sound as a monowire sword flies out from the cloak and strikes at you for 5 kinetic damage.
Two morning cloaks against each other? Cool.
Mm-hmm.
That's the first attack. Second attack is a miss because I rolled a natural 1. Yeah, so you hear like a firing come out as a machine pistol fires, but misses. I guess maybe you were trying to dodge the sword after it hit you, but the machine pistol kind of misgauged where you were going to be. And I gotta see. I don't think you get a reaction versus an invisible target.
I'm not doing any reaction things anyway.
Okie dokie.
Unless you mean the drone or whatever the fuck.
Nope. All right.
Okay.
That's it
My
for
turn
its
now?
turn. Now it's your turn.
Right. I'm vaguely aware it's in this spot, right?
You think it was.
Hmm.
Don't know anymore.
I sort of saw it, but okay, it moved. All right. What's the rules on me attacking it then if it's still invisible?
Just have to roll a 1d2.
Yeah, you have to see, like, you have to aim somewhere, and then it might be there, and it might not be. And if it's there, then you roll your 1d2, and if you roll a 2, then you can hit it, and you roll a normal attack. It's hard if you don't know where it is.
And to find out where it is, we just have to do a scan, right?
Gotta do a scan. It's a quick tech.
All right, that's worth doing that. I'll do that.
What's your sensor range?
15.
Okay.
12.
Oh, I think that is a success. That is a success.
If it's in a morning cloak, it probably is, because mine sucks.
It is not in a morning cloak.
Oh.
It is right there.
Oh, you son of a... So he can still leave my threat range while invisible? I guess
Yeah, you
that's
don't get
what
any
you meant.
reactions. It's invisible.
Okay, yeah, okay. Then I shall chase the bugger. Yeah, I can get all the way over here. That's a shame. I had another plan, but I will do this plan instead. It's called Hit It As Hard As I Can. Is it still invisible to me? No, it's not, right?
It is
so I just
not.
go
It
straight
has
up.
to. Yeah, it has to basically do something to go invisible again.
All right. I am launching forward. War pike ahead of me. Strike.
That's a crit. Roll
Thank
another
ya.
d6.
Okay. 1d6. 5.
How do you kill it?
Oh, I don't even get to do all my extra stuff? Huh.
Nice.
All right. For the sake of time. I mean, I just, like, it moves away. I'm immediately scanning. As soon as it appears, I'm, like, flying up behind it as it's appearing on my sensors. I just spear it like a fucking fish or something. Just war pike straight through the center of it.
Flaps around like a fish.
So fucking cool.
Yeah, and then I pull the war pike out. Do one of those things. You know. Not that sound effect.
Coming through the comms again, you hear a familiar-ish voice. Sounds a lot like Effie.
You won't get into this facility. I'm on security. You have no chance.
We have got our own Effie though, and she's a lot better.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Doesn't matter. We'll be in there soon enough.
There is no communication back.
Okay.
But that's a good place for us to end things today.
Okay.
Hell yeah, we did combat.
Yeah.
No one died.
Oh,
Yet.
yeah.
He's over there like,
He's like
no, that's fine.
dragging
You all
his own arm.
look after yourselves.
Happens
at the
to-
back.
It's fucking rough as shit being melee though, because it's usually me. I run in there and take a fucking instant structure damage as well, quite a lot.
That's my job.
It's hard not to soak up all that damage as a melee person in Lancer, I think.
When the GM just bullies you in the corner, so yeah, that's fine.
You ran in by yourself versus 4 mechs.
And
Yeah,
that's what you
team. Did you hear that?
Like
And
a
you
hero.
kept everybody distracted.
Here's
You
what you
did
did.
well.
True. I took the beats.
But yeah, good session, everybody. Good session. We had a little bit
It
of
is I
combat. We
who
had a little bit of
bears your
RP.
conditions.
Yeah. I will say, however, that these are tier 1 enemies. I will say that.
Oh,
Thank you.
Yeah. There's nothing. This is as soon as you killed the first one, like instantly, I was like, oh, okay, they're a taster.
This is the warm up for the tier 52s he has.
This is the appetizer.
I think you guys will be very surprised as to what will happen. Very, very surprised. Okay. So yeah, good session, everybody. Well done. Well done. Good job so far. And yeah, Brad noticed the happy face that's embedded in the map. Have you
Oh,
seen it?
what? I didn't even.
Yeah.
He's like, hey, welcome,
straight away.
guys.
Hi, guys.
Don't forget to bring a towel.
Thanks for landing.
I
To bring it down.
I will say though that these anime eyebrows that are on this happy face, I don't think I've ever seen those in an anime. I've never seen vertical eyebrows before. That's a new one on me.
They're bunny ears.
Sure they are.
It's a bunny.
Good session, everybody. Let's go around the room. Let's do some shout-outs to wrap things up. PB, would you be so kind as to start us off, please?
Absolutely. My name is Pumpkinberry. You can find me at Twitch and Twitter at Pumpkinberry. I played Efriella for you today, but mostly just Effie. And currently over on my channel, I just started playing Earthbound for the first time, which is an old RPG, and it's fantastic and weird. And I love it. So yeah, I'll be doing that again tomorrow. That's it. Thanks.
Thank you so much, PB. Myth?
Hi, everybody. I'm Myth, or Mythomatic, or Cord on Twitter. I played Dr. Quanta today. It was a lot of fun doing some of the things. I made some edits to the character the last time we did some leveling up. I built him as like a drone smith before, but I'm really glad that I swapped it up to a sort of a conditioned sponge. And I got to see some of that today, which
really
was super cool. Yeah, thank you. I was having a lot of fun. I was like, how can I like help but not and make it in character? And I was like, that's actually pretty sweet. So I'm really glad I was able to do that today. It was kind of cool to see it working in action. Hopefully we can get to more of that next time. Can't wait to see where this goes. You can find me on twitter.com/mythomatic or twitch.tv of the same name. I'll be doing a lot of cool new shows coming up. I've got a BioShock show on Friday. And I also, next Tuesday, the 11th, will be premiering on the LFM network with Kronqual, a turtle in the Dark Sun setting. Yep, it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm super excited. The class and such is still to be revealed, but that has been, I guess that was revealed today. So super excited about that. Can't wait. Follow me, follow them, and you will see some cool new D&D Dark Sun content coming out.
You're playing Dark Sun and you're playing a turtle?
Yeah, I'm so excited.
Turtles are a locked race on this channel until PB uses the turtle race.
There you go.
Until then, no one is allowed to.
That's right. But you can still find me playing him. So
what Brad is saying is shut up.
That's right. I should.
Horrific, Brad. You're a horrific
Always.
guy.
Have this to defend myself.
Just had it prepared and ready.
Yeah. I'm actually just holding it because it's going to make loads of noise.
And in his hands
I'll just
the whole time.
Hold it.
Thank you, man.
And be quiet.
Thank you.
Jay.
Hi, I'm Jay Britton. You can find me on Twitch, twitch.tv/Jay Britton. Currently doing a Dark Souls 1 to 3 playthrough, which I will be doing for the next 9 years, because that's how long they'll take to finish. I should be on tomorrow, hopefully, with Zombie Army 4 from Rebellion, which comes out tomorrow. So we're doing a playthrough of that. That's it, pretty much. You can find me on Twitter as well, Voice Jay Britton. If I'm here much of next week, we'll find out, because I'm 2 structures down, pretty much. Yay! Let's find out, gang. But great fun as always, and thank you, Doc, for taking conditions which then Whack gave me back almost immediately.
Yeah, I tried.
Thank you, Jay. Fist.
Hello, I'm Fist of the Walrus. You can catch me here on Twitch and Twitter at Fist of the Walrus. And I'm currently doing my first Farming Simulator 2019 playthrough with my good friend I'm Spoon. It ain't much, but it's honest work. It's I had to look that meme up. I almost forgot how to word it. But yeah, it's a heck of a lot of fun. And right now we are growing a bountiful corn farm and hope to expand. So if you like watching simulated farming, come on over.
Thank you. Brad.
Hello there. My name is Brad. This is my hamster. Her name is Mr. Bibimbap. And she's super loud and annoying because this is the time she wakes up, so it's just constant noise in the background. It's easier to just hold her in my hands. And she's a little crazy. I'm scared she's going to try and do a backflip. I have nothing to report. Just watch all of our shows on Table Story, and thanks for watching.
Thank you, Brad. I'm Wax Steven. I have been your GM of Doom. I dragged the players kicking and screaming through the adventure today. We're way over time, so make sure you follow all of these lovely people. Go give them a follow. They totally deserve it. Thank you so much, chat, as always, for being here. We appreciate you. If you want to help support them, Twitch, Amazon, go sub to their channels. Go get some emotes. Go support them. If you want to help support Table Story, make sure you follow us here on Twitch, Table Story on Twitch, and also on YouTube. Go sub on YouTube. And if you want to support monetarily, head on over to tablestory.tv/pledge. Check out our Patreon. We've got tons of stuff up there. Thanks, everybody, for watching. Peace out. Have a wonderful rest of your Monday. Good night, everybody.